Hello, this is a Championship Scramble. I am your host, as always, Josh Carey. Joining me today is Kieran Brennan, who's
Hello.
always to the right of me.
I am.
And Sam Lineker, who's on the left.
Today.
Hello, everybody.
It's done the last week where Sam was in the
Yeah.
middle.
Yeah,
Just-
I know.
Yeah, we switch things around just to try and
Try and make it
sort
sound good.
everything out.
Oh, we're so cool.
Yeah, it is currently 32 minutes past midnight, and we are
Sad.
waiting for Raw.
Raw. No, wait for
Raw.
SmackDown.
Waiting for SmackDown to start. Probably some boring main event with Roman Reigns and Baron
What, at the
Corbin.
start?
Yeah, at the start and end.
Main event at the start.
They own everything because it's the best storyline going, don't you know?
And we're going to see more of it at the Royal Rumble
Yeah,
on
lovely,
Sunday.
lovely. Right, so as always, we're going to kick things off with the news of the week.
News.
I haven't really got a lot this week because I've been quite a busy boy. So, number one, Jeff Hardy is missing WrestleMania.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I don't think he was going
I
to.
didn't even think he was going to
Yeah.
get any on the match card at
Yeah,
all.
unless
he
was
would have
like
been
a
in the
tag
Andre
team.
the Giant probably, but it's
Battle Basketball.
yeah. The reason he's missing it is because his court day is Monday, the 6th of April.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's just peak on the court. But did you hear about the NXT adverts in New York?
Oh, they got spray painted.
Yeah.
with
Oh, by
AEW,
AEW fans.
Yeah.
by nerds.
Toxic.
It's just a bit petty, really.
Don't need to, do you?
It's just boring.
Yeah.
I don't. Ugh, people. People. I hate them. I hate people.
Do you remember a few weeks ago when Daniel Bryan lost all his hair?
Yes.
Do you know
He
how?
lose all his hair.
Yeah. Do you know how they did that?
They shaved his head, I was saying.
Yeah, there were two barbers underneath the ring.
Oh, right. Just give him a quick old trim.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tender, please, mate. Is your lolly?
Yeah, there were two barbers underneath the ring.
What?
Two barbers underneath the ring.
That real? Like,
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Not a joke?
No.
How much do you think they hired her for?
Why? Why the fuck would you do that?
No. I don't know.
It's probably like the X-Pac once, like, I was taking off Jeff Jarrett's hair maybe, I can't remember. But like, he couldn't get the clippers to work.
Oh, yeah.
And so he had to literally just literally shank it off his head
dear.
and stuff like that.
Volta didn't want to be in the Survivor Series match.
Oh yeah, he said it was a mistake, didn't he?
Yeah,
That's
it
fair
was
enough.
a mistake.
Was he in the Survivor Series match?
Yeah, he got
was
eliminated.
the first eliminated person on NXT's team.
NXT.
Oh, was he? I don't remember. So
Yeah.
but
It was
understandable.
bollocks,
Yeah,
to be
understandable.
honest.
Considering he was the UK champion as
And
well.
everyone was hyped to see him.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
everyone was so excited.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, exactly.
It's annoying.
Final thing, Moxley singing "Sweet Caroline" on the Jericho
That's
Cruise.
fine.
Oh, it's quality.
Yeah, proper news that is.
Just have to update everyone.
It's like when the 10 o'clock news is on and they always end on a good little story.
And now this
don't they?
duck is on the loose.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh,
They were catching them swans then.
It's just the one swan, actually. It's just the one John Moxley actor.
with Renee just chilling on
Shouting.
WWE backstage.
Having a pint.
Yeah.
Right, so moving on to Monday Night Raw.
Yes.
We didn't watch it this week, nor will
No.
we probably ever watch it
But we
again.
know what happens, roughly.
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah, roughly.
So kicking the show off, we had the Viking Raiders joining Samoa Joe and Kevin Owens in fighting Seth Rollins.
No mention of the AOP.
Or
No.
Buddy Murphy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's just Seth Rollins. It's 4 against
That's
1.
fair, that's not your fault, that's what the notes say.
Yeah, that's me though, on me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, no, Josh is taking the blame. He's been
Fair
here.
enough. Fair enough.
Okay, so AOP and Buddy Murphy were also there.
Oh, yeah, then.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, Buddy Murphy's obviously the newest member from last week.
Yes.
Yeah, explaining his actions of why he joined, basically.
What were his actions? It's just because he was sad.
Yeah,
Fair
basically. He was like,
Speaking of Australia.
Oh,
just thinking about his home.
Yeah, he's missing it.
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna
You would
drown
though,
now.
if your homeland was burning down and you were somewhere else fighting sweaty men, you'd be like, oh.
Your homeland is if we're in the 12th century.
Yeah, he's your homeland.
Yeah.
What I like about this is that they didn't really do much, but at least the Viking Raiders are being used in an actual storyline for once,
Yeah,
and
I
not
know.
just right. What jobbers can we rack up this time?
Even though they've just been literally just chucked into the storyline, it doesn't really make sense for them to be.
the only reason I don't mind them being chucked into this is because
It gives them something to do.
that and he could go against the AOP for the belts.
I think that's the only. I think that's the reason. they're
I reckon if they weren't the tag team champions, they would not be chucked into this.
Yeah,
They'd
they
be
could
completely
use,
forgotten about.
they could use the Freebird rule of anyone can have the title in a group.
Oh, yeah.
Basically.
Oh, what? So
anyone
like
that can
anyone,
defend it.
like Seth and
Like the
Buddy or whatever.
New Day had
Okay.
the titles.
But that's only really for like
Triples, but I
and
understand.
like actual stables.
We'll get onto it a bit
I
later.
don't really think Seth's been classified as a
No, it's not properly yet. I reckon it will at some point, but not.
sort of like when the Undisputed Era started. They weren't really official until about 3 months down the line.
Fair enough.
We'll probably get onto it a bit later. I don't know when it comes up in the notes, but when the Viking Raiders win it against Seth and Buddy,
Mm-hmm.
like they could be a tag team then too. And then they could get the belts or something, depending on where they go with it. But yeah, no, I'm just glad they're using the Viking Raiders for once.
Yeah, very good for them. Not the jobbers.
Yeah, I know, right? We'll get to someone else who's finding a job later on.
Oh,
Right.
yes.
Carrying things on from last week, what rating would you give it? I'm giving this a 6. A 6, yeah. Sam's going to give it an 8.
Yep.
It wasn't a match, so I don't want to give it any higher than a 7. Yeah, 6. Because it wasn't a full-on match. If it was a full-on match, I might give it a bit higher. But it was just like a fun little promo thing, so 6.
Did go on a bit long,
A little
for
bit.
my liking.
But I think it's just because I'm interested in where it's going.
Yeah.
It's annoying that you've kind of now got me back on this like rating thing.
Oh, yeah?
I'm not gonna lie, that I don't mind the ratings. I'm not gonna lie, but I can see where you're coming from now.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like
okay.
Whereas
it's
last
not-
week's just 8.
It's
Perfect 8.
It's not a 5. It's not a 5 because that's a bit too. That's a bit mean.
It's not
you know?
half. Of
It's
the total amount.
not. It's not a 7 because that's just a bit too
Yeah.
high for a pro.
Exactly, for a promo.
A 6, decent.
Yeah,
I'll give you that. A
Okay.
6 is 6.
we're agreed on 6.
Okay. Now, probably one of the better segments of the night.
Yes.
I'm going to have to go with United States Champion Andrade versus Rey Mysterio. Now, one thing with this, it's a
Yes.
ladder match.
Yes.
There's no reason.
For it to be ladder match.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess Paul Heyman was like.
It's almost like they heard our podcast when we said they should start using ladders and chairs and tables
Yeah,
more, and then they just started
rather
doing
than
that.
just at TLC. But the only issue is that it needs to be a reason for them using it.
Yeah, it can't just be like, and now it's a ladder match.
Yeah, like they've done here, and like
Yeah.
they're doing, or they did last week as well with the tables match.
Yeah.
Just kind of.
Imagine if Rey Mysterio's mask was on the line. Again.
Didn't he do that in a ladder match with Eddie Guerrero?
I think he did.
No.
Oh, that was his
That was
son.
his kid.
Fucking hell.
That was his kid.
Christ.
That was his kid.
His kid was hanging from the ceiling. Rey Mysterio had to climb the ladder to
Poor
get him.
Dominic.
Brock Lesnar
Yeah.
F5'd him.
Yeah.
Beats
But
the trend.
Yeah, and ladder match. Very good ladder match though.
Give
Yeah,
me
it was a very brutal match.
Yeah,
7.
Christ. Did you see Rey Mysterio? He spiked his own head onto the canvas.
Yeah,
Did he?
oh dear,
Yeah,
that
he-
was
Yeah,
disgusting.
he tried to do
Yeah.
a Frankensteiner
Oh, yeah.
from the belt, from hanging off the
Fucking
belt.
hell, yeah.
So he jumps down, and then Andrade. I don't know whose fault it was. I think
Yeah.
it was Rey's.
Yeah.
But he goes for the Frankensteiner,
Yeah.
but it just like lands on his head, and Andrade just sort of takes it properly
Yeah.
and tries
Jesus.
to sell it, but it's also just
It's a
shit.
bit, yeah.
But at the same point, it would have looked really cool.
Yeah, fair
Really.
enough.
It was a good match,
That's what you
though.
got to go for, innit?
There was a lot of good spots.
I'm going to give it a 7.
I'll give it a 7.
The match, if I was rating it on the match, I'd
Yeah.
probably give it an 8.5.
But you got to factor in the storyline, the
Yeah.
match, and the fact that it was just a random ladder match, I guess.
Yeah.
It was a bit weird that Berto Carrillo came out at the end.
Oh, it's because that's who Andrade's next opponent is.
It was going to be, yeah, it's just
For
going
the
to
He's
United
not.
States
Yeah, he's
title.
number 1 contender now.
Let's just go for a
Okay.
line of them.
I quite like that, but considering he got pushed in like the summer-ish time.
I think
and then
now
he
that-
they just dropped him.
Yeah.
I think now that Andrade's the champion and not Rey, you've got some more opportunities for who he can go against.
Yeah.
Whereas with Rey Mysterio, I feel like there's only a certain caliber of people he can go against.
I also think with Rey Mysterio, you've got an issue because where he's like a legend.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, I mean like people don't perform to their top. They do, but they don't.
Oh, they don't want to hurt him and stuff like
yeah,
that.
they're very
Because
careful.
if you're the one who breaks his back or something,
Yeah.
you'd not
Like
be happy.
how Seth was with Sting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd not live it
And
down.
how Sasha got treated when Paige, when
Not
she
even
hurt
like
Paige.
Not
Yeah.
even you would live it down. The fans would relentlessly come after you.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I can understand that. Whereas with Andrade, because he's not massive, but he's big enough with people where they like it.
Excuse me, he's a Flair.
Sorry, Andrade Flair.
Andrade Flair.
He's big enough where people like him, where they can go so many ways with it, and I'm quite interested.
Yeah, his name's not El Idolo anymore. It's El Flair.
God. But
Andrade, CM Flair.
yeah,
Oh, God.
I think I'll give it.
20 years down the line, Charlotte and Andrade's kid.
Yeah.
Oh God, the heritage
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
kid would have.
They're
to
going to
have.
drain as much Flair fluid as they can from him.
Oh God.
And Mexican. Just put
He's going to be a luchador Flair.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that'd be sick.
Does a figure four in midair.
Yeah, literally. From the top rope.
Top rope figure
Yeah.
four.
Springboard figure four.
Great.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sam, what were you going to say? Rating?
Rating wise, I'd give it. I'd say it's an 8.
Nice.
Back to the 8s.
Fair enough.
Very decent.
Fair enough.
Decent.
Until the
I'd
next
say-
one's an 8. And the one after that.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was a brutal match.
cool.
Decent, it was a ladder match. I think they only use the ladder match for ratings, which I don't mind.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's interesting.
Yeah, I guess.
It's
it breaks it
different.
up to just
Exactly.
being normal. That's the only reason I don't mind it.
Yeah, I don't
And
mind
plus,
it.
we've seen them have so many matches all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's just
one-on-one.
Andrade versus Rey Mysterio for the belt again, I'm like,
It's like,
ugh.
oh.
But it was at least for with a ladder. I guess,
See,
yeah.
I preferred this Andrade and Ray in a ladder match than I did
Over-
when it was Baron and
and-
Roman in a tables match.
No, it was Roman and
Or whatever.
Robert.
Roman Bobbert.
Bobbert.
Robbie.
Robbie
Roode.
Roode. Robbie Roode.
Yeah.
Rick Rude.
Yeah, so moving on.
778. Nice.
Yeah.
Next
Cool.
one.
Alistair Black.
Against Jobber.
Versus Jobber.
Yeah, did you find out his name?
No, it doesn't say. It
That's
just
fine.
says local competitor.
No
Oh.
worries.
I reckon it was just a guy they found in the street and went, do you want to be in WWE for 10 seconds?
Yeah.
He was like, you call it, mate.
10 seconds
Yeah.
of fame. Literally.
Yeah. The clip for this is literally 42 seconds on YouTube, and I reckon it lasts 30 seconds because the outro is about 15 seconds long.
That is true. Actually.
So, like, there was no point in putting it on there. It's just because they upload a certain amount of clips every week for YouTube.
See, there's two ways of this, right?
Yes.
So the first
Yeah.
thing is, it's good because rather than doing like, you know, like how the Viking Raiders ones go where they're like toying around with them and then
Yeah, at least it just gets it
Drag.
over and done with.
it's finisher done.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Black
Well,
Mass done, yeah.
But it's,
Doesn't make him look weak or anything. I
Yeah.
guess.
but it doesn't do anything for him really.
It
either.
doesn't. It's such a down from grace.
It's just a
for Buddy.
W.
Yeah, it's an epic win.
It's like if Liverpool beat like some like Maidenhead that he
Main NFC.
Yeah.
Maidenhead United.
It's like
It's like when it's like if Tyson Fury who was the guy Anthony Joshua.
yeah.
If he beat that fat man, like
yeah.
if he beat him, was that the one he lost? Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
if he beat him, no one cares because it's just a guy. Like
Yeah.
it's not anyone big. It's just
saying
a
that
guy.
there was a very good segment from a few years ago that happened when it was James Ellsworth who beat AJ Styles. If AJ
That's a
Styles
bit different though.
if AJ Styles beat him, I would have just been
Yeah, but Ellsworth's not a jobber. He was
he was.
but he was like a cult classic character.
Yeah.
He's someone.
classic.
He is. You'll see
Yeah, the
someone you
only
remember.
reason he became that is because he beat AJ Styles.
Okay.
No, it's
Okay.
because he was interesting because he had no neck.
Yeah, that's true.
Or
He
no
was a
chin.
meme.
No chin. That was
he
it. No
a meme,
chin.
yeah.
But then he also
No neck.
he did beat the big star at the time, so
Yeah.
that's what made him.
I guess, but
Yeah.
with that, you can only go one way. You can't have AJ.
Yeah, you
beat him 'cause
can't.
No one cares.
But yeah, I just thought, it's Alistair Black. At least he got some TV time. Who
That's
cares?
What
At
do you
least they're
think?
not just going to write him off and forget about him.
Rating?
3.
I'm gonna say,
Because it was a black mass.
I'm gonna say 4.
4.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black
Okay.
Mass. I like the Black Mass.
I like the black mass. It's a nice
Great
version.
show.
I like the fact that it was just black mass and that was it.
I just feel like 4's a bit too high for something for nothing.
No, I think it kind of progresses him because it shows like he's not there to mess around with jobbers. He's just there to
Win.
fight and
Yeah.
done.
Where do you think
Yeah.
they're going to go with him after this?
I think he's going to be quite. I think he's going to have a Mania match.
Against who though? Randy.
AJ Styles.
Yeah, yeah, that's around it.
No, they can't.
They did it last year.
Did they?
Yeah, they
Oh
are.
shit.
I reckon it'll be AJ versus Alistair.
That'd be cool.
That'd be quite good, yeah.
Yeah.
Or rematch Buddy versus Alistair and Buddy wins.
Yeah.
After Buddy's been with
Seth.
Seth for so long, it's like built him up, he's built his confidence up.
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good. Quite good
Yeah.
actually.
Okay, cool.
Number 1 contenders match.
Yeah, exactly. Against whoever beats Rob.
That's the only issue though with WrestleMania is you don't really just want a match that's just there.
Yeah.
You want a match that's got meaning to it. So that Buddy Alistair one would make sense.
Yeah, because there's a
So-
bit of history there.
Exactly. The only thing is, where'd you go after these sorts of things? That's the
Well, it depends on how the characters end up, innit?
yeah,
Depends on where they end up.
yeah. Well, speaking of characters, we've got a bad one. Brock Lesnar.
Oh,
He's
I-
not a
what
bad
did he do?
He-
I don't think he's a bad
No, he's
character.
not
I think he's a
bad
villain. And he knows he knows he's a
He
villain.
likes it.
He,
That's
yeah,
it.
no, he does. He feeds on that attention,
Yeah.
and I know he does.
It's just.
He's
It was
a bit
him and
boring.
Ricochet this time.
How
WWE
many times-
teasing.
How many times did he throw him around?
Oh,
Too many.
yeah.
I didn't see it this bit, so I didn't even know it was on.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe Ricochet came out. I was like, fuck Ricochet.
It's a weird-
I forgot
it's a
about it.
weird-
There's only one reason they did this.
TV time.
No, just to piss off fans. Because obviously it was rumoured that it was Ricochet versus Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble.
Oh, alright, fair enough.
And then,
Unless it's a deliberate what's the word?
Direction.
Misdirection, yeah.
Yeah, could be. But-
yeah.
Yeah, this it was just Paul Heyman's promo saying the same thing. It's not a it's not a prediction. It's a spoiler.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
likes saying that, doesn't he?
Yeah, he loves it. It's a good line, to be fair.
Yeah.
Rating for this?
I didn't see it, so I'm gonna give it 2.
I'm just going to give it a 4.
I'm
I'm
gonna give it
gonna-
2 because Ricochet came out. I don't mind Ricochet.
I'll give it a 3. I think Ricochet and also
I
Brock Lesnar has been here for like 3 weeks, is it now?
Yeah.
I know in a row, yeah.
Oh,
Exactly. So, come
Like
on.
I
Good
said-
point. Good point.
He was running out of money after Christmas. He needed some money.
He needed to pay those
Good
debts.
point. Good point.
Yeah. Hopefully this is his WrestleMania's his last match.
It won't be.
I know.
I think him versus Seth should have been his last match. Because it's the whole Beast Slayer. You slay the Beast, boom, he's done.
Yeah. He definitely shouldn't have got the title back.
Beck. Title Beck.
He's
No,
still young.
He should have got the title back.
He's still young.
Is he? How old is he?
Mid-30s.
Exactly.
Okay.
For a wrestler, that's
Josh
quite
was looking
decent.
Brock Lesnar. Age.
How old is he?
42.
Okay.
That's not too
He's
bad.
old enough for it, but he's still young enough to do
That's what I
something.
mean, like, the issue...
Especially in the amount of
We-
matches that he has, it's not like
Yeah.
he's gonna be like wrestling loads.
I think me and Kieran were saying this on our Christmas special podcast episode. We were saying the issue with WWE is they're bringing all these young people in, but the old people
Get
aren't
all the
leaving.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
It's like-
Vince needs those names.
He does, but he doesn't.
But when you look at it in 10 years' time,
How are you going to progress if you can't give the new ones attention, you know?
That's the issue.
Yeah, that's the
It's like,
problem.
I know John Cena doesn't do much anymore, but if you just keep relying
At
on
least-
him to come back,
at least he understood. Right,
yeah, my time's kind of
come.
over.
Yeah,
Like, AJ's getting to there.
his time is not now.
His time is over now.
Good one. But no, I was thinking that the other day. To be fair, I was thinking if who was the wrestler that was who was the main wrestler of 2010s? It was John Cena.
Exactly.
And
Who's the
2000s,
yeah, exactly. So it hasn't really changed in like
I just thought of an epic
20
line.
years.
So if John Cena ever has a farewell match, right, the person he says it to, right, he should say, "My time is up. Your time is now."
Oh,
Imagine that. A nice little send off for John
Oh,
Cena.
that's
It's
quite
very
nice.
wholesome.
Yeah.
Very
who do you
wholesome.
think John Cena could pass the torch to?
Um,
Shut your mouth! I will knock you out right now. I will F5 you.
They're gonna spar.
Roman Reigns.
Oh, nah. I don't know. There's not. That's what I'm saying. There's not enough people where they could do that.
It's just gonna be Roman. Sorry, I'm sorry.
No,
it's just gonna be
They've
Roman.
had
That's
their
the
match
lo-
and it didn't work.
Like logically, if you're thinking like, who could they do it to? Roman
Sam, they
Reigns
had
makes
their-
the most sense. Even though I don't like it.
2 years ago they had their match, which was supposed to be passing of the torch, but Roman didn't do anything with it. He just held the torch and was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna
It needs to be someone.
leave it in the ring."
It needs to be someone who's a
Thought you
good
were gonna say
face.
something
Imagine
worse
beating
than-
John Cena and The Undertaker and Brock Lesnar and main event in 4 WrestleManias, and you still
Who's
aren't the face of the company.
Who's a really good face? It needs to be that.
Johnny Gargano.
was thinking
maybe,
to be
maybe.
fair. Yeah, I can
Maybe.
see that.
That's
to
a
be
good
fair.
point.
He is a very good baby face.
Yeah.
And he's
I can't see
quite
how that.
fresh.
But he's
But
not big though.
that's what I'm saying.
He's not a big
It
guy.
needs to be someone where everyone loves him. Whereas
well,
with-
in NXT everyone loves.
yeah, but I'm saying like everyone.
Yeah, he was the biggest thing going.
You need someone who everyone will rely on to main event.
Yeah, Johnny Gargano.
WrestleMania
Yeah,
every year.
Yeah.
yeah.
I can't see it.
Why you don't want
I'm-
someone the same main eventer every year? That's what made Roman Reigns
I guess.
get booed.
Yeah.
And Johnny Gargano can play. He can be in any title scene or no non-title scene, like John Cena was.
I guess. I can't see it happening. I don't know why.
It's because you're not emotionally attached to it.
They have
Maybe.
to have. I think they have to have great mic work.
Yeah, they do. They have to be charismatic, which I guess Johnny Gargano is, but I don't know.
He's still got.
He's a great wrestler.
He's still got time to work on it. And
How old is he?
I don't know.
I'll
I'd say
look up.
30s.
Here comes the age.
I don't know. You never know because there's so many people where I'm like, oh, they're 30, and then they're 40. And I'm like,
Oh, it's like Finn Balor.
it's like AJ and stuff. Where I'm like, he doesn't.
He's 32.
Yeah,
Okay, so
right.
yeah, he's still got time. He's still got 10 years plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, actually, I've just seen one.
Oh.
Velveteen Dream.
Yes. Perfect shout. Sorry. hit his elbow. I'm sorry.
Funny bone.
Sorry,
Yeah.
but yeah, that is a shout. Brilliant shout.
Because he's only 24.
Yeah,
I can't see
and
it.
He is great.
I can't see it, but only because I don't think I've ever seen Velveteen Dream in a match. Like, I genuinely don't think I've ever
That's
seen
because
him.
he's been injured the whole
That's what
time
I'm
you
saying.
started watching NXT.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think I've ever seen him in
He
the
got
match.
injured the week before he started watching.
I reckon he is. He's in the 2K story mode, the career mode.
Yeah, he
It's
is.
quite fun in that. So I don't know, but I haven't seen him.
He's brilliant character. I think he could like easily transition from the Velveteen Dream
Yeah.
to something
New.
a bit more new, but also a bit more. What's the?
I don't know-
human, I guess. A bit
Yeah.
more- a bit
I
more,
don't know
like,
if his
normal a
name
little
would be his issue.
bit. Yeah.
Because, you know,
It'd be
like
his
how
character.
now you go, oh, it's John Cena. You're not going to have
Right.
someone go, oh, it's the Velveteen Dream. It just sounds a
Yeah.
bit...
I guess
So, like, I like his name
Or-
and stuff, but
or-
it's not a...
it's more a character than a personality.
Yeah.
Well,
Whereas John Cena's like...
A character. Oh, sorry,
a
personality,
person.
yeah.
His character is his person.
he looks like the kind of guy you'd meet down at the pub. Like,
Yeah.
he's like your dad's mate. He's like that kind of person. He's got the hair for it now as well.
Yeah.
He's like your dad's weird mate who goes to the gym a lot.
I couldn't imagine John Cena being in a Weatherspoon, so I'm sorry.
I can. With a load of his builder mates. I can picture it perfectly. I can picture going down there on a Sunday night, getting a pint, and just seeing him in the corner with his mates having a little giggle. I can see it perfectly.
Roman Reigns is 34.
Is he? He's got time. Again,
Yeah,
I'm
he's
just
still
saying...
got 6 years.
We've been talking about his fucking ages. I'm just saying logically, Roman makes the most sense for the company.
So yeah.
Imagine talking about Brock Lesnar and Ricochet and moving on.
And we get to hear.
Yeah.
Right, moving
Oh,
on. Our
dear.
food's going to be here soon.
Yeah. So we have Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre.
I like when it's
Carrying on, obviously, from the AJ Styles Randy Orton feud and the triple threat match they had last week.
Yeah.
I like this very much.
Yeah.
I like it. I like where it's
I
going.
love Drew.
I love
Drew.
In my
Drew could be a name,
He could. He
He
genuinely could.
Yeah.
I think the only issue is he's like 38, 39.
and he's Scottish because you
can't understand him.
You can't understand.
In
him.
my universe mode on 2K20, he's my WWE champion. I had a dethroned Brock.
I think he will be this year.
I hope he is.
But we'll
I
speak
really-
about that later.
Okay.
Ooh.
Lovely.
Yeah, so AJ
Randy.
Randy versus Drew McIntyre. Obviously, Drew McIntyre won, but only by disqualification.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah, because the OC came out
Yeah.
and hit him. So.
Do you reckon Drew's going to get any mates, or do you reckon he's going to take them
Mates.
on? Any mates?
Oi, Cesaro!
Sheamus, Cesaro, come back.
That would have been a good
Dolph Ziggler.
stable.
Well, Sheamus, Cesaro, and
Drew
McIntyre,
McIntyre.
maybe,
Big,
yeah.
big
They're all,
burly men.
And they're all not British. They're all European.
Yes.
Yeah.
The League of
The League of
Nations.
Nations. I was just about to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you give this rating? I'm going to give it a 6.5, purely on the fact I really did like it, but I don't know.
6.
I just can't give it a high enough rating.
Yeah,
for,
no. I'm going to say 6.
I can't actually give a reason
Because
why.
I enjoyed it, but I think the part of it I enjoyed is more where I want it to go rather than what happened.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say 6 because
I'll give it a 7 just because of the promo that Drew McIntyre did at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Because he was selling the RKO from Randy
yeah,
Orton.
he's
Sam-
good at promos. Yeah.
He's so
Sam's
good.
forgotten
He's
the
great
numbers
at promos.
between 4 and 6.
5? No, 5.
What's 5?
Numbers? Hold on. 8.
We'll settle on 8.
Yeah. But no, he's just so good at it. When he was selling the choking
Yeah.
thing, that was very good. But yeah. I
now
like
we
Drew.
have 2 of the 4 Raw women roster.
Yeah.
Becky,
Kairi Sane versus Becky
Oh yeah, that
Lynch.
was it.
Oh, Kairi Sane.
They shouldn't be a tag team.
Who? Kairi Sane and
Ooh,
Asuka. No, let's just team them up because they're Japanese.
Exactly. I think they work well together.
Yeah.
But what they're doing with them doesn't work.
No.
Because they're a tag team, but they're doing single stuff.
It's
Like,
but
alright, so
they're
say-
so good they have to be. A
But say
singles team.
Asuka wins the belt.
no, that's because they don't have any. Well, they do, but they're all
Yeah.
on SmackDown.
That's what I'm saying though. Say Asuka wins the belt, what's Kairi gonna do? That's why I'm saying they shouldn't be a tag team. Because if Asuka wins the belt, then you can have Kairi versus Asuka.
no, that's what I mean. You have Asuka win the belt,
Yeah.
and you have Kairi turn on her.
That's what I'm saying. But they won't do that.
No,
I hope they do that.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, I'm saying I hope they
And
do
then
that.
And then
Kyrie v Asuka at WrestleMania.
Kairi's not a face
Or
anymore, she's a
Becky
heel,
Lynch.
isn't she?
Huh?
Anyway,
No.
we're going on a tangent.
No, what I mean is, so we have Asuka win,
Yeah.
and then at Elimination Chamber malarkey. How are they going to do an Elimination Chamber with 4 women?
They got Sarah Logan.
They got
They got Liv Morgan.
they won't tag them up.
No, they won't.
They'll do Becky and Charlotte.
No, I'm
Sasha
talking
and
about
Bayley.
the Elimination Chamber.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, for the
Becky and Charlotte.
Raw Women's Championship.
Yeah.
Oh, for the Raw Women's Championship. Oh yeah, good boy.
The Tag Team Championship's easy. They've got
they've
Kabuki
got
Warriors.
they've got loads of that.
They
That's a
got
good
Mandy
point.
and Sonya. They got
Yeah, they got enough of that.
Carmella and Dana. I mean, like, they're not really a team, but they are.
They probably just chuck them together anyway.
That's what I did last year.
Still
Yeah.
prefer that team over Becky and Charlotte.
Yeah.
Because,
Stop spinning your phone, it'll come up on the mic.
sorry. Yeah, but
So this
going back
segue-
to the actual match,
Yeah.
Becky Lynch versus Kairi Sane. What did you think of this?
I quite enjoyed it, but that's only because I like everyone involved. I don't think it was a great match, I guess, because it's just from what we've seen with Asuka and Becky, but it's Kairi this time.
Yeah.
It's kind of what it feels like.
The issue I have is where Kairi Sane and Asuka both did so well in
Singles.
and
AEW.
in NXT.
The exact same.
Did you say AEW?
Yeah, I was taking the piss.
Oh,
I'm so good.
Ring of Honor.
yeah. Strange guy. Do you want to put on
TNA.
SmackDown, by the way?
It's 1 o'clock, Sam.
Yeah.
We'll finish the segment, then we'll take a break.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Hopefully our food will be in soon.
Yeah, so as we were saying, we have. They did so well in NXT. Obviously, Asuka left because she was undefeated.
Yeah.
Kairi Sane left because Shayna Baszler beat her.
Yeah.
And I'm not
They
sure.
work better as singles than a tag team. Even though I'd like them as a tag team, they work better as singles.
Yeah. I think it's better that this match wasn't a like, here we go, we've got Becky Lynch versus Kairi Sane, because that could be a good match further on down the line.
What do you mean? It was Becky Lynch versus Kairi.
No, but I mean, like, they didn't use this match as like a main event caliber.
Yeah.
They used it as a
Just a fill-in.
a fill-in.
Not a major one.
Yeah.
Because it could become a major one eventually.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
fair enough.
That's what I mean. So I'm gonna give it a 4 purely on that.
I'm gonna give it 5.
Because this is a wasted good
Waste
match.
potential. I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah, I'm gonna say 5 just because I'm in the middle about it.
Yeah. Sam?
I'll give you. I'll raise whatever you said and
He'll
give
take
it
his 4 and he'll raise you.
5.
5.
Yeah, I'll give it 5 as well. It doesn't do much, but it also it's.
I'm
At least they
50-50 on it. So I'm
Yeah.
5 because it's
Yeah.
5 out of 10. That's how maths works.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. So just for you guys to know, SmackDown is currently on now, but we're going to continue finishing Raw.
After it.
No, now.
During it? Oh, we're gonna go
During
through
it.
it. What's?
Well, it's going to depend who's on. So we're going to carry on going on now,
Alright.
and then it's probably just going to be Roman Reigns or somewhat. So, right.
Alright.
Oh,
What's next?
surprise! I think to everyone.
Oh,
Matt
Matt
Hardy.
Hardy.
Everyone versus
Yeah, it was the Raw Tag Team Champions, Viking Raiders
Oh,
versus
was
Buddy
this?
Murphy and Seth Rollins.
Oh yeah, this match was on about earlier.
Yeah, this really did throw me off. I was very confused about.
I was expecting AOP versus.
AOP, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's what I'm saying. They could really go anywhere with the tag stuff.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what's going on with it, but
I
at
don't
least-
think you can tag Seth or Buddy up with one of the AOP because then it's a bit weird.
Yeah,
I don't think you can go Akam and Buddy
yeah,
or anything, or like Razor and Seth.
yeah, exactly.
So I don't know. I feel like that's a little bit of a downside for them, I guess.
I am quite glad that they ejected all the allies from each team. So AOP, Kevin Owens, and Samoa Joe from ringside.
Oh
for this
yeah,
match.
yeah. It was
So
just
it was a fair 2-on-2
Yeah.
rather than it being
every time
Baron Corbin
Yeah,
versus Roman
exactly.
Reigns.
That's a good point.
Because apparently the refs don't know how to eject people
No.
on SmackDown.
They forget.
Yeah. So Seth Rollins, I was quite shocked at how well they worked together with Buddy Murphy.
Buddy and Seth, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They work pretty
They're
well.
very similar fighting styles though,
Yeah.
which is quite good.
Kicks and knees and all
Yeah.
sorts and
Yeah.
suplexes.
But I was months ago, probably about a year ago now. I was telling Sam about Buddy Murphy from 205 Live and how good he was and like how much they wasted him.
Yeah, you're telling me him, but it's not like I didn't know.
It's not like he wasn't there.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
but
Sam's in a coma.
Sam didn't really watch 205 Live, so I was.
Yeah.
He loved it at college. I'd just go, Sam, look at this move, look at this move.
He just showed clips.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow, nice, very good.
Wow.
He's
Yeah.
probably got one of my favourite finishes in WWE at the moment as
What
well.
Murphy's got.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
It's a great move.
It's just a pump handle slam, sort of, really.
Yeah,
But it's
A bit different.
it's
Yeah.
quite
It's a
cool.
bit unique. That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
that's what a good finisher
I
should
don't
be.
think I've ever seen some. I've probably seen something similar to it, but I don't think it's.
It's like the RKO. It's just a neck breaker.
cutter.
Yeah, but he
A neck,
flips them.
yeah, but it's exactly.
cutter.
It's got a slight uniqueness to it. That's what a good finisher should have.
Yeah.
It should be recognisable, but have its own flavour. If that makes
It
sense.
was actually strange to see the Viking Raiders have a competitive
I
match.
know, right? That's what I'm saying.
Oh, it's a bit odd.
good that they're actually
I think the
doing
last time they had a
You
competitive.
know why I thought it was quite interesting from the story aspect that it was a competitive match was because Seth and Buddy were both tag team champions. Buddy was
NXT. Is he longest
I forgot
reigning?
about that.
No.
Oh, no, Ascension.
Who's his partner again, buddy? I can't remember.
Blake Murphy from the Forgotten Sons.
That's
Oh,
nice.
is that really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, one went up, one went fucking down.
Yeah.
Do you know the reason they split up?
Finn was getting jealous of
Alexa Bliss.
I was about to say Alexa Bliss, yeah.
Because Buddy Murphy and Alexa Bliss obviously started dating.
Yeah.
And Blake Murphy wasn't happy with it. So.
Nah.
Don't blame him.
It didn't help the fact that they read it into storylines.
Is it a
so-
coincidence that they're both last names Murphy?
Oh, it's not Blake Murphy.
I was
What
gonna
is
say.
it?
What was Blake now?
Is it Blake Murphy? I don't know. But either way, it was a good. Yeah, they were a good tag team.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then Seth's also been tag team with the Shield and whatnot.
Was it this year? Him and Dean?
Sorry, it's Wesley Blake.
Wesley Blake,
Yeah.
I was going to say.
I keep calling him Blake Murphy. On SmackDown, they've just announced that Roman Reigns versus King Corbin in a Falls
Royal
Count
Rumble.
Anywhere match. Oh.
Was that just announced? But that was announced last week.
Oh, I don't know, but I can't care.
Does that mean they're not in the Rumble?
No, it means they will be in the Rumble.
Does it?
Fuck.
Yeah.
They have to do the match in the Rumble, that's the rule.
Oh.
That'd be sick.
If they get eliminated, then it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Disqualification. That'd be quite good, actually.
Oh, do you know what Progress did the other day?
What?
They did a reverse Royal Rumble.
I love that.
What's this, 30 in and they go out?
No, they're on the outside and they got. If you get put in the ring, you're eliminated.
I think I saw something about that. That's quite a
Because
good idea.
yeah, it was quite fun.
I was going to say, because if it's just 30 people in there, that's just a 30-man battle.
No,
royal.
so they had two people start on the outside.
I know what you mean. And then more come out and you got
Yeah.
to get thrown in. That's quite nice.
If you get thrown in, you're eliminated.
It's quite fun.
But yeah. Anyway, we're just gonna skip Roman v Baron on the TV right now.
Yeah.
And carry
We
on.
probably
with
won't
this.
mention that later. Or we will, but we'll just say
Yeah.
something bad about it.
So yeah, this match was. This is probably one of the best tag matches I've seen in.
Yeah, it was pretty decent.
Yeah.
Because they're actually doing something with the tag teams once.
Yeah.
I think that's why.
Well, apart from like the
Jobbers.
NXT, I mean, this is.
I mean, like Raw. This is the first time they've done something good with Raw tag teams.
Oh,
Yeah.
when was the last time?
I can't even remember who the Raw tag teams are apart from the Viking Raiders
And
the
OC.
And the OC, I guess, but they don't really do much with the OC as tag teams.
No, they just
They
use.
just back up AJ.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind.
AJ's lackeys.
but- yeah, I don't mind that, but it's just because they don't have a lot of tag teams in Raw. That's why it's kind of
They
annoying.
didn't they get voted like best tag team in like 2014 or something? Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows when they were in Bullet Club.
I don't remember. Probably.
Yeah, okay.
I can't remember that. So
I
far
forgot you didn't start watching Indies till 2016.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. What would you give this match though? A rating? Oh, before we, Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy obviously won.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah,
that was weird.
Really wasn't expecting that.
I kind of was. Because they make them look weak if they lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but it wouldn't make them look weak at the same time because they're not.
I think where they could go with this is you have Seth, like I think I said last week, how he's kind of like a cult leader. You can have, yeah, the Messiah, but he's kind of culty, like in Far Cry 5. And I think it'd be cool if he starts becoming like a prophet, where he starts predicting stuff, and then because he's predicting stuff, everyone starts backing up behind him, and then you build up to him being the villain, and then one day he predicts something, and he loses, and everyone turns on him. Because they just lose faith in him, and then his character goes straight down.
It's like yeah.
I think that's what they should do with him. He starts like rallying more and more and more to his cause as the Messiah, and then eventually he either messes up or he says something that's not true, and everyone starts turning on him, and then it's just everyone's on Seth. I think that'd be quite a good way to go for him.
Yeah.
It's quite clever. I
Yeah.
Thank you. I like it.
Get me on the creative.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, rating.
A 7, yeah.
So
Going back to good old fashioned 8.
8.
I'll go meet in the middle and say 7.5.
Right, fair enough.
I generally, because it was 8, because I didn't expect the titles to change hands. I was like, oh shit, titles.
See, I would have given it a 8.
The titles changed hand?
Yeah.
Did they? Oh, I didn't know
Viking
that. Oh,
Raiders
8 then. I
lost.
didn't know that.
Yeah, Viking
I
Raiders
know they lost.
them.
I didn't know the titles were on the line.
Yeah, titles.
Oh, I must have missed that bit.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. I'll give it 8 then.
No, I see. I would
I
give
did
it.
not know that.
I would give it an 8. The only reason I'm not is because it was a match that was drawn up on the day,
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
and there was no story going into it, and I really don't like it when titles change hand.
I think just because they changed hand this time, I think it's going to go somewhere. Otherwise, it'd be a bit weird.
Yeah, I know it's going to go somewhere, but like we were saying earlier, I like it because of where it's going, but not the actual segment.
Okay, fair enough.
So, with Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy winning it, it's quite interesting what's happening with it now. But as for planning into it, it wasn't good.
Okay, fair enough.
And I feel as if championship matches should be built upon. The only time
they should be.
the only time they shouldn't be built is when it's an open challenge. So
Yeah.
if Viking Raiders were like, all right, we've got,
open challenge, and then
considering they've been doing that for ages as well.
Yeah, they have.
Like,
But like that's where it should have been going.
Yeah,
I guess
it should have been gone open challenge, and then Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy come out.
I'm
They're
going back. I'm going back down to 7.
Yeah, so that's the only reason. It was a good match and everything.
You got manipulated
I did.
into.
He's
Yeah.
Seth Rollins, me. Where's our food, man?
Eric Rowan versus Matt Hardy.
Yeah, that was a
Surprising.
surprise.
I really think they heard Matt Hardy complain, and they were like, "Right, we got to use him." Because
Didn't he face him last week?
No, that was.
Jobber number 3.
Yeah, that was Heath Slater lookalike. Official name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I genuinely think they just saw Matt Hardy complain about leaving WWE, and they were like, "Right, we got to use him because if he goes to AEW, we've lost another
That's
one."
basically how they do it.
Yeah.
Like Mike Bennett and Oney Lorcan.
Yeah,
That's what
exactly.
they have to do.
And if they're not big enough where they don't care, like Luke Harper,
Yeah.
they're not big enough. They don't really give a shit.
Rowan needs to reveal what
He does. It's getting ridiculously boring
Oh,
now.
it's been going on for months.
It's going to be such an anticlimax as well.
Speaking of anticlimaxes,
Yeah.
we've got the anticlimax of Raw.
Lana, Bobby versus Liv and Rusev.
This
What?
main event.
Oh, we didn't rate Matt Hardy and
Oh.
Eric Rowan.
Oh, alright.
2.
2.
Yeah, for age to be different.
Just because Matt Hardy.
Just because Matt Hardy.
Would have
I
been
like
better
Matt
if we all just went 2.
Yeah, it would have been. But no, I like Matt Hardy, so 3.
What a
I like Eric
waste.
Rowan when they do stuff with him.
What a waste.
Well, the Bobby Lashley.
Liv Morgan,
Yeah.
what a waste.
I don't know if it's a waste yet.
No.
Depends
Right.
on where it goes.
So, she's good in this role and everything, blah de blah de blah.
Oh, Rusev are good.
The reason I'm annoyed.
Shut up about Sister Abigail crap. I get it.
That was more
you
fan
fancy.
stuff. Exactly.
Exactly.
That's like when people got so hyped for the new Star Wars film, they started building it in their head, and then they were disappointed by what they saw.
Exactly.
It's like that.
Yeah, but that was also Liv Morgan playing to them as well, so
Yeah, exactly.
it
She was-
annoyed people even more.
yeah, but you.
Her
It's-
sending out like them creepy things are like
Yeah, but it's
Bray
not-
Wyatt and stuff was.
It's not like WWE specifically hinted towards.
No, no.
It was just Liv trying to get into a story.
It was just a lot of coincidences.
It's because she
building
knew where she was heading.
Yeah.
up. Yeah, that's true.
Like, fuck.
She was like, please don't put me in this.
Please, just let me.
Get me out, please, mate.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, I know, I built it upon in my head, and I got disappointed.
I'm going to give it.
I quite like her as like this.
Sexy female one.
No, like she likes Lana, but she doesn't, and blah.
Blah, blah,
Oh,
blah.
speaking of that, you know how this is sort of a lesbian-ish storyline.
Yes.
Sonya Deville.
Don't worry, I'm very keen.
Yeah. Sonya Deville stopped wearing her rainbow flag. Really?
Yeah, she's probably pissed off. Don't blame her.
She sent out a tweet when Liv first came out and declared the love. She was
I feel like that's like
Oh,
being.
yes.
I feel like that's like being black and not getting treated right, and then they just go, "But the white guy's part black, so that's all right. He's gonna get all the treatment." I feel like it's a bit like that.
Yeah.
You mean The Rock?
The Rock, yeah. Vaguely
Yeah.
ethnic.
So, yeah, I quite. I still don't like this whole segment.
It's
and
gone
stuff.
on a bit now.
It shouldn't be
It
the
is.
main event for starters.
Was it made it? Fuck.
Yeah, when you've got the tag team championships changing hand.
New tag team champions Rusev and Liv Morgan.
See, I think this is the biggest issue of not having your main championship on the brand. I mean, like Brock Lesnar appears.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but it's
but
not.
He
Anyway.
appears so early on, so he can get back home.
Exactly. Yeah.
And plus, he's in the Royal Rumble, and it's not like
It's
they're
not
going
like
to
it's
build
gonna
up
be defended.
for a match.
Yeah, they can't.
It's not going to be defended till WrestleMania.
It'd be better if he was like, all right, I'm going to put my title on the line in the Royal
It's not going to be
Rumble.
defended properly
I know,
until
right?
WrestleMania.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
That would be good. Yeah, that should be really good. Yeah.
He starts at number 1. He
Yeah,
still wins
He
it.
still wins it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that.
Exactly.
At least it'd be interesting.
But the only thing is, it's a waste of a Royal Rumble win.
I guess. Yeah, that's
And
true.
I couldn't see Brock going 60 minutes.
No, I don't think he's got enough energy.
Yeah.
Like he's strong and he's muscly to the point.
Imagine him being the Money in the Bank winner and the Royal Rumble winner within a 12-month span.
Cashed in on himself.
Oh dear. Yeah, so this segment's just getting out of hand for me.
It
Just
is. What's next?
I can't deal with it.
Oh, you haven't rated it.
I can't
I'm gonna-
deal with it.
I'm gonna give it 5, purely because I like two out of the 4 people. That's
Yeah.
50%.
All right.
So I'm gonna give it 5.
I guess.
I do like the fact that they're allowing Liv Morgan to actually wrestle in this,
Yeah,
though.
instead of just being a valet
Like she
to a
was
point.
in Riot Squad.
Yeah.
She wasn't.
She didn't wrestle enough.
No,
for the
No,
Riot
it was
Squad.
mainly Ruby. And
I mean, like, it
occasionally
was
Sarah.
called the Riot Squad, and she's
I know,
Ruby
but-
Riot. So yeah, that's
God, I miss Ruby Riot.
she's injured.
Yeah, I know.
It's upsetting.
Yeah. The Riot Squad were good. Again, they just didn't.
Do you know when
do
everyone
much.
thought the Riot Squad? Or wait, which way was it round? Was it the Riot Squad or Mandy Rose and Sonya? That one of them copied each other, and they're like, oh, they're going to be like merging into a 6-person group.
Don't
5
remember
person.
that.
5 person.
No, because Paige was in it at the time.
Oh, was she? Oh, right.
Yeah.
What they called Absolution.
Do you not remember that? Because the Riot Squad debuted on Raw, and then Absolution debuted on SmackDown,
Oh yeah.
And
They
everyone-
were a bit like that, weren't they?
and they were literally doing the exact same things every week.
Paige and Ruby Riot were like the emo ones. Liv
Yeah.
and Mandy Rose were like the attractive
Yeah.
ones.
And
And then
Sarah
Sarah
and
Logan and
Sonya
Sonya
were the
Deville,
different
like the
ones.
brawler ones.
Yeah.
That's a good point, actually.
And
Very similar.
and they had very similar storylines, and everyone's like, "Oh, that means they're gonna merge," and then
I miss Absolution.
just never went anywhere.
I remember when they debuted, I was like, oh, I like this.
I mean, like, Absolution's basically there, just without Paige.
Yeah.
I
I feel
think-
like Paige gave it a lot of personality.
No, I don't.
I think she could have, if it went on long enough.
Yeah.
Shame. It's the same when I see like
No, but I had the issue I had with Absolution was Paige was front and center, and
Okay, fair enough.
Not as a part of a group.
Yeah.
She was the main person.
I was playing 2K20.
I like where Sonya and Mandy have gone. From,
yeah, they've done good on their own.
yeah.
On their own
Well-
together, I mean.
Mandy's gonna.
Anyway, that was Raw.
Yeah, that was Raw.
Was that Raw?
Oh, dude, I didn't even rate it. I gave it a 3.
Oh
What,
yeah.
all of Raw?
Yeah, that was 2.
Oh no,
I was
not
gonna say. Oh right, that.
2
five.
for that
segment.
segment.
Liv,
Five.
Lana, Racev,
Racev.
and Bob Lash.
I'll give it a 5.
Right.
Have you noticed that
Three.
Rusev and Bobby Roode got the same facial hair? Yeah, and same makeup.
They're bold.
Bold?
No, Bobby Roode's not bold, is he?
Yes.
When did he go bold?
Bobby Roode. Oh, I thought you said Bobby Lashley.
No, Bobby Roode.
Oh.
Bobby Roode.
I was thinking-
Because it was
Yeah,
the
fair enough.
same.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Bobby Roode and Rusev got the same hair.
That's
And
the-
facial hair.
Right. Raw overall.
6.
I rated it 8 last week, didn't I?
That's because it's the only number you remembered.
You've been brainwashed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it an 8.
Oh, I'm just looking at the screen and he
Yeah.
doesn't. Bobby Roode doesn't have the facial hair I was thinking of anymore. I'm thinking of what he looks like in 2K20
Ah.
when he had the handlebars.
7.
7. I'm gonna give it a
6.
6.
Speaking.
7.
Great.
Just. I don't know.
He
Right.
doesn't know.
We're gonna
Tag team titles.
end it here. Watch SmackDown, eat our food, and done.
If our food ever arrives.
Yeah, if our food ever arrives.
Right. Cool. We'll be back in a mo.
We're now, we've come back from SmackDown and all that malarkey, so now we're going to carry on with the show and we're going on to NXT.
Yeah, boy.
So, kicking the show off was tag team action for the Dusty Classic Rhodes Cup.
No, you did it wrong around, mate.
Yeah,
Dusty Rhodes Classic.
Between the Grizzled Young Veterans and the Undisputed Era's Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly.
Kylo Ren.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Kyle
that's what you meant to say.
Soon.
Oh.
Tippy.
Right, we're just going to carry on. We're just going to do what we do weekly and cut Sam off here.
I wonder.
This was a really good match.
I wonder who won.
Yes.
I wonder who won.
The Grizzled Young Veterans.
No, they didn't.
Okay.
They didn't, did they?
Yes.
Did they actually? Oh, okay, I'll take that back. I'll let that out.
Yeah,
so I don't like
so was that?
All right.
I'm Kieran, I don't watch the Crawl.
I'm sorry. I thought it was obvious.
Yeah, that I've.
I've disappointed
It's
my
because
parents.
Imperium got involved.
No,
In,
they did.
yes,
Yeah, see, that's why.
Big old Volta.
well, both of these teams are good teams. The only issue is, if you're not from England and you haven't watched
Here we go. Here we go.
UK, you wouldn't really know who Zach Gibson and James Drake are.
Yeah, they are a bit unknown.
Yeah, whereas then you've got the very well-known Undisputed Era. So
Maybe that's how they get their reputation up.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
that's how they build.
yeah, I know. I'm
stars.
saying, but I'm just saying it's weird for them to have two hill teams.
Take,
Yeah.
to have a match against each other. It's odd, but it kind of worked to be
It's
fair.
in the execution,
Yeah, it's exposing the NXT UK stars.
which I feel like they need to do, considering I don't think NXT UK is going to be.
Expose him.
I can't see NXT UK being a thing in 5 years' time.
Really?
I can't.
I can.
I can't.
I think it's just gonna stay.
I hope it does. Otherwise, they ruin the British indie scene.
Yep.
No, it'll become good then. Then the
They'll
UK
go
scene
back,
will-
yeah.
Yeah.
They're all free.
Anyway, ratings for this match.
Kieran.
Because Undisputed Era lost, I'm going to give it a 7.
Fucking sweet. I'll give it a 6 because Liverpool have won the Champions League 6 times and Saxon Gibson is
Right,
just a
I'm
Liverpool
gonna-
fan.
It's all connected. It's all connected.
Yeah.
All connected.
I'm going to give it a 7 as well. I would have, for the match, I'd probably say about an 8.
Yeah.
But because of the fact like Zach Gibson and James Drake aren't really well known and stuff, and the way they did this didn't really work as well as it could have,
Yes.
I'm going to say a 7.
Fairs.
Next up we have a really good match, Io Shirai versus Tony Storm.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
These two have met in the past at
I'm sure they've met several times.
Stardom.
I think they've met
In
before. I
Japan.
think they've had a nice little conversation before that match as well.
I mean, they literally met the other week when they were all fighting for the contenders.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You saw her drop kick.
A dropkick.
Yeah.
Who was on again? Rhea
Tony
Ripley.
Storm.
That was on Rhea Ripley.
I
Well,
like how we tried to piss off Josh, but he still just doesn't care. He's just like, oh,
It was
whatever.
on Rhea Ripley. Josh's brain's melting. It's
she
like,
did one on Tony Storm as well.
I saw the one on Rhea Ripley where she clocks her square in the jaw.
Oh, she did a better one on Tony Storm
I
because
didn't
she did
see
a
that one.
backflip drop kick.
I see. I missed that one.
I can't wait for them to give Io Shirai the title.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
right?
she probably doesn't really need it because she's such a star now, but she is just fucking amazing.
Aren't you worried they'll just shove her on the main roster because of that?
No, because NXT's its own thing now.
Yeah, but
They say that though.
Yeah, but they haven't done anything since they've become their own thing, so that's always good.
I am excited for when they do a draft and they actually do.
Oh, if they
But take
do a
people over
draft,
to
yeah,
NXT.
exactly.
That for me, that will like officialise it.
Yeah.
But until then, I don't think I'm
It's
going to
good
take
and
it
bad
seriously with
because
other
the
people.
people who leave NXT are going to be the ones who get the downfall. The people who join NXT will get the...
Yeah, they'll, yeah.
Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa said they're not leaving NXT
I don't blame them.
because, well, the scheduling, you're on the road more.
Exactly. Whereas with NXT, you're just in one place.
Yeah,
It's more
Orlando
convenient.
as well, so...
Exactly. It's more
Get to
convenient.
go
for you.
to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
Ah, Joe.
Zack Ryder wants to go to NXT.
Yeah.
Just so he can just stay.
Spends all his NXT money on like lightsabers.
Yeah.
His
that
job
is
and money.
literally
Yeah.
That and also toys. Have you seen the
Yeah, I've seen his collection.
I like
Yeah.
I really fucking like their YouTube
Really
channel.
cool. I know, it's cool.
What would you give the rating for this match? I'm going to give it a 7 again.
Yeah, 7.
That's
So I've given it 8 just because of Io Shirai.
fair enough.
It's fair enough. I'll give you that, mate.
Oh, thanks for my 8, mate.
That's alright.
We have Finn Balor versus
Balor.
Joaquin
Right.
Wilde now.
Who?
Joaquin Wilde, formerly known as DJZ from Impact.
Also known as the Joker.
Okay.
Oh, is this the guy with the
Yeah.
massive
Yeah.
stupid helmet on?
He looks like a Power Ranger villain in that
Yeah.
picture I can see.
Oh.
Yeah, he reminded me of the
Night King.
oh no, the guys from Dark Side's like minions and stuff. Do you ever watch the cartoon?
Oh, what, the Power Demons?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Remind-
the big
reminds
wings.
me of them.
Yeah. Just a big grey monster, man.
Exactly. They just
What
look
the fuck?
stupid.
It was a good match. It was a short match.
But
yeah.
It's just to give Finn
Yeah,
Balor
exactly.
power for his match against Gargano, really, isn't it?
Yeah,
to
it's all
make
just
him
building up for
good.
Finny.
Yeah, but I reckon Joaquin, whatever you want to call
Joaquin
him.
Phillips.
Joaquin.
I don't think Joaquin Wild's a good name.
Joaquin Wild.
Yeah, that's his name.
Joaquin Wild.
Nah.
You can't really see that going, oh yeah, Joaquin Wild, NXT champion.
It sounds like the rap from Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does a bit,
Joaquin
yeah.
Wild.
Ratings for this? I'm going to give it a 5.
Oh,
Beat you to it.
5.
Yeah,
Beat you to it.
5.
6.
Fair enough. Shayna Baszler versus Shotzi Blackheart. This,
The girl with the green hair, yeah?
yeah, the one who eliminated Shayna.
Ah.
I can't really see this much going on in my class.
I find that I'm glad that they kind of like pulled it up on the fact that she eliminated.
Yeah,
That's true, they
actually
could've-
out of the
they
match.
could've
They followed
Ignored
through.
those days and-
If it was main roster and it was Charlotte, it was just ignored it.
yeah, but it was quite good. And
Yeah.
obviously Shayna got her redemption.
Yeah, that's good.
But, yeah.
Reinstating her as the villain.
Yeah,
To
exactly.
be fair, it's not like she needed it, but
I think it's always helpful when she's just lost a title and then she gets eliminated.
yeah,
It is nice to just give her a little win to make sure you realise she's not.
she's
going
not
down
that
the
shit,
shitter, yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I don't think she is, as I'll explain later on.
Ooh.
The Broserweights versus Marcel Bartel and Fabian Aichner, also known as Imperium. Good match.
That's it.
I love.
So I'm sorry.
I like the story of Pete Dunne's leg being injured, and
Yeah.
the one bit where he tries to climb does his little backflip off the top, like Daniel
Oh.
Bryan's thing, where he does it. He couldn't do it
Yeah.
because of his little leg was hurting.
Ah, bless
Yeah.
him.
Well, yes, and now the Broserweights won this match. It was a really good match, like
Yeah, I kind of expected it as soon as like
with
Zach
the 4
Gibson
people
and-
in it. And
Yeah,
Zach, what are you going on about?
the fact that Zach Gibson and what's his name? Well, the
James
grizzled
Strick.
one. The
Yeah.
grizzled young veterans already won their match. It's not like they're gonna have a heel versus heel.
That's
for
what I
the,
said last week. I said there's 3 heels on one face. It's obviously
Yeah,
the faces are going to go through. So yeah, it was a good match.
they should have had it reordered. They should have had the They should have had this match on first,
Yeah.
because then you kind of knew that they were going to win, but then have a surprise for the
Yeah.
young veterans to win.
It's true.
Exactly. Who do you think's winning then? Dunn and Riddle or Grizzled Young Veterans?
I think the grizzled young veterans.
I think
because
they're a tag team. Yeah.
But then again, they've done it before with Finn Balor and Samoa Joe won it last time.
Really.
Oh, when... Do you remember how Roddy Strong joined the Undisputed Era?
By beating up
Teaming
Pete
with
Dunne.
Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
The Dusty Classic.
That's a classic.
Yeah, the Dusty Classic final because the titles were on the line. They did a triple threat, didn't they? Because the Undisputed Era got involved in the final.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that.
And then Roderick Strong joined. That was
Mm.
good. Oh dear.
Oh dear, what's the rating
Well,
for
What for
we give the
NXT
rating?
or
No.
for that match?
For the match.
I didn't see it. Did I?
Had a really good transition.
Too late.
Because Roderick
Spoiled it.
Strong's up next against Keith Lee.
But what
We have
was-
to do
what
the
was your
rating.
What are we rating it,
I'm
Josh?
going to give it an 8.
Yeah, what was your rating?
I didn't see it. It's a 0.
Oh, alright. I'll give it an 8 as well. I think that's a very strong rating.
Oh,
right
There we
there.
go.
Speaking of
Just pulling
strong
it back.
ratings,
Pull it
Roderick
back.
Strong versus Keith Lee for the North American Championship.
Yeah,
Good
I fucking
match.
set you up. That was the easiest pitch I've ever thrown.
I
And
know.
then you just hit the fucking home run.
That was better than your presentations in media class.
I know, right?
What going in Raw?
What, DMB?
Yeah, this was an amazing match, but what do you expect from Keith Lee and Roderick Strong?
Beautiful, man.
Yeah, well, Keith Lee seemed to have his breakout year last year.
Oh, this year.
Last
Yeah,
year.
it's
Oh, yeah, last year, too. Yeah. You know.
Dad's on New Year's Day.
You know.
Yes, but yeah, so Keith Lee won this match, and it was. Did you expect him to win?
No, to be honest.
Well, sort of, to be honest. When I saw it was announced, I was like, they're going to do something, because Roddy's had the title for a while, and I think Keith is at a point
He's had it
where
for a while. He's had it the least amount of time out of all 3 of the Undisputed Era members. 4 of 3 titles of the Undisputed Era.
Yeah, but...
I think Adam Cole's breaking the title.
streak.
breaking the title.
He's breaking. No,
He's just going to get it.
cracking over
He's
his
going to
name.
turn it into the NXT Hardcore Championship.
Yeah, talking of the title.
No.
Could he go for the women's titles now? Cause
Is that the same name? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, they changed the name, didn't they?
Yeah.
No, but I think Adam Cole's breaking Finn Balor's record.
Yeah, they could do a storyline over that with Finn Balor.
Well,
Be like, you're not gonna take my fucking championship title reign.
Why is Conor McGregor there?
What you fucking saying, lad?
See,
fucking don't know.
I was working this out the other day, and if I did my maths correctly,
Yeah.
the Adam Cole's the same amount of days lands on a Sunday when an NXT takeover is.
Ooh.
So then they could have Adam Cole go against Finn Balor at that takeover.
You have too much free time at work to be able to figure that out.
Yeah.
It's
Behind
just
the till.
boring, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just get bored. So it lands on a Sunday when an NXT takeover is, so it'll be Finn Balor versus Adam Cole, and if Finn Balor wins, he stops Adam Cole from breaking his record.
Yeah.
But if Adam Cole wins, he breaks the record.
Quite cool, to be fair.
Yeah, unless
Yeah.
some Money in the Bank thing happens or somewhat.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, we have another takeover.
What a Rumble when it's like, I want to go against Adam Cole, please.
Imagine that.
Do you want to go against Brock Lesnar or The Fiend? Can I go
Adam
against
Cole,
Adam
please, mate.
Cole?
Yeah, it's a great choice.
It's like countdown when they're like, can I have a constant, please, mate?
Yeah.
I'll have it out of Cole, please. I'll save it on the Brock Lesnar's and the Fiends, please.
Yeah, that was-
Yeah. Anyway, overall ratings for NXT.
What about the match? Did we give it? Oh, did we give it?
Yeah, we
Did
said 8 and 8.
No, we
thought
didn't. That was the last one,
That
mate.
was the last match.
You're too tired.
Mate.
Yeah, Keith Lee.
Yeah, no, that was one before
the
that.
Pete Dunne match because I said that
Oh.
it would be a strong rating.
Yeah.
Keith
on,
Lee
Josh.
match.
I'll give it an 8.
An 8.
An 8.
An 8.
9. Because I didn't expect them to do it. Well, I sort of did, but
I didn't expect Keith to win, so
But yeah,
Big Keith.
I was very happy with the match.
it's a good match.
Always loved the backbreaker Messiah.
Overall rating for NXT. I'm going to give it a 7.
Yeah, I was going to say 7, yeah.
Poor, alright.
Very
Well,
mediocre
you know
show.
what?
I was saying. Say the magic number.
8.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Classic.
Classic.
Now we're on to
like poetry,
probably the
rhymes.
worst show in WWE at the moment.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
SmackDown.
I think it's only just brought down just because of Roman Reigns and King Corbin.
It's. I wouldn't even say that. I would say we're just seeing the same
It's just very-
matches every week.
Yeah, there's nothing.
I can't tell you how many times in a row I've seen Bailey versus Lacey, Roman versus Baron.
I told you why they're doing Bailey versus Lacey, because
I
they're
know.
saving for Lacey versus Sasha.
I know, but I'm still just pointing the fact that we've seen that match every week. We've seen Roman versus Baron every week. We've seen Mandy Rose versus whoever, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross every week. That's what I'm saying. At least the John Morrison stuff I don't mind because it's new.
It's
But
what I
how
mean.
long until we see him versus one of the New Day every week? Exactly. We've already had that.
But yeah.
They need the women's tag team championships on SmackDown.
They do.
Preferably, because it would spruce up that division.
And there's more tag teams on SmackDown
Yeah, exactly.
for women.
Yep.
So starting off the show, we had great.
Roman.
Roman Reigns and Usos versus King Corbin, Dolph Ziggler. Reigns and the Usos won.
3,
2.
1.
What do you rate it, Sam?
I'll go 1 then.
Yes,
Just
just to fucking make it rhyme.
Jesus
Michael
Christ.
Cole interviewed Lacey Evans and a brawl broke out.
Standard. That was last week as
Yep.
well, wasn't it?
Yeah, just saying crap.
That's what I mean.
And then Fire and Desire were against Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross.
We are really rapidly through this.
Yes,
I like
it's-
Lacey Evans' promo, by the way. She was very
Yeah, it was a
emotional
nice
in it.
heartwarming, wholesome promo.
Yeah.
She did really well with it.
Until they showed the preview for like the 50th time.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. They do show the preview.
They do that too much.
every
But apart from
time.
that, I liked Lacey Evans in it. I think she's getting better.
Yeah.
So was the rating.
Oh, I'll give her promo thing
I'll give it a 5.
I'm giving it a 3. 4.
4.
4.
Yes, yes, to assert his
I'll give it a
dominance.
6.
I'll give it a 5.
No, her promo. If it was just her promo, I'm gonna give it a 6.
I'm giving it a 6 just because I like the fact that they were kind of like into
Weaving it.
Yeah, they're
It's weaving it to the,
storylines
yeah.
a bit, and they're like seeing that because it wasn't just like one brawl and then it would just be done.
Yeah.
It would actually go into another part of them.
And that other
Show.
part is Fire and Desire versus Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross.
Great match, great.
Lasted
great
maybe
match.
10 seconds.
Such a great match. I enjoyed this match so much.
Oh, I said
I
a
thought
way to
Mandy
improve
Rose's-
the Fire and Desire entrance is if
Haven't seen
like,
them in days.
so it could if they split the ramp up into their Fire and Desire title.
Also,
shots.
they're called Fire and Desire, but Mandy's on the left. When they're coming down, Mandy's on the left.
Yeah,
But
Fire.
she's the Desire.
No, she's the Fire.
No, she's the Desire.
Fire.
Why would Sonya be the Desire?
Exactly.
And there. That's what.
Sonya's the Fire because she's pumped up. Mandy's the Desire because she's attractive.
Do I need to
Come
put
on,
up
Josh.
the interview where
No.
she says that she's the Fire and Sonya's the Desire?
She's not.
Right.
I don't.
You might want to pause it.
Oh,
No, I'm not
for
pausing.
fuck's
I'm leaving
sake,
this in.
Okay.
Oh, I don't want to find out. Whatever. But yeah, they came out. I like their new. It is new, definitely, isn't it? The their Titantron.
God,
thing.
it could be older. We wouldn't know.
We don't know because we haven't really seen their.
That's what I'm saying. It could be older. We wouldn't know.
Great question. Great. But yeah, they did fuck up a couple times
Ooh.
tonight as well with the
Fuck.
camera work as well. There was a couple botches.
Did
like, yeah, did you remember they had the little screen?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Mandy
yeah.
Rose
and thing,
Was that a
and
camera or was that an
the
editing thing?
That was an editing thing. But that was Kevin Dunn doing his best work.
Yeah, Pete Dunne's cousin. I don't know that for a fact.
Yeah, it's definitely his cousin.
Same last
That's the
name.
only reason he became the UK champion. right?
Exactly. Just to his cousin proud.
Yeah, exactly. It's it's not.
Oh.
It's who you know. It's not what you know. All right.
I like
Big
you.
brain, big brain.
Like your brother.
Yeah, literally. Oh mate, I'll just be working on Strictly next week. Don't worry, don't know.
Anyway, ratings for this segment.
Yeah, you can find it.
Yeah.
Why did you do this?
4. Didn't really happen much, did it? Nothing really happened.
Yeah, that would happen for you.
Yeah, 4. Right, what was
Josh?
after that, Josh? Come on.
No, Josh. What's
We've got
your
no
rating?
more
I
filler.
need to know his Josh.
4.
I need to know.
Braun Strowman and Elias versus Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro.
Nothing really happened again, did it? Elias did a little sing-song. That's alright.
I think I was asleep.
I think you were asleep.
What happened?
Elias did a sing-song about the Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
And how he
that,
can-
I saw that. I
Yeah,
saw
and then
the-
Braun came out, and
he was gonna
I think he
start
went to
singing.
sing, but I didn't hear him sing, so he
He was-
might have sung. Who
He was
knows?
about to sing, but then Cesaro cut him off. which
Yeah,
is
that's it.
alright.
Cesaro cut him off, yeah.
But,
And then Shinsuke came out, and then their entrances took about half the match.
yeah, because they literally changed from Cesaro's music.
To Shinsuke's, yeah, and they took forever to do it. I can't really remember what happened in this match, to be honest.
I don't.
It was kind of short and meaningless. It's a weird storyline that I don't think they're going to go far with. Mainly because the tag team is
Mandy
weird.
Rose is dubbed Fire,
She's just
while
not.
Sonya Deville is dubbed Desire.
Well, they've done that the wrong way. This is a real Viking experience situation.
Right.
Sorry.
Anyway, where did you two get to? I was so.
Braun Strowman and Elias
Oh.
versus the other two,
Oh,
Shinsuke and Cesaro.
Oh.
I just said nothing really happened because
Shinsuke needs to turn face.
Yeah.
it's a weird tag team, and for either side, that I don't think anyone really cares about.
It would be cooler to see Braun turn heel and Shinsuke turn face.
Do you think Braun's winning?
No.
What, the Royal Rumble?
Yeah.
No, at the
was
Royal
gonna say.
Rumble.
Against Shinsuke.
Yeah.
No.
Probably.
Actually,
I think he is.
actually, fuck it, yeah.
I think he is.
I don't think so.
It's a new title, and they want to swap it. I
I don't
reckon.
think Vince is going to pull the plug yet.
I think he loves Braun, so I think he's going to swap him over.
No, he won't.
He
I
doesn't.
reckon
He doesn't like giving the big men the title. Cause ever since like Kevin Nash.
Excuse me, Brock Lesnar.
I mean, big men, not fucking Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar's just a
People who aren't named with like previous
Right.
names.
yeah. They do,
The only reason he gives Brock Lesnar is literally because of his UFC and stuff.
I mean, big men is in Big Show, Kevin Nash.
Tall man.
I know what you meant.
Yogi Tasu. Brock Lesnar's not one of those people.
Big-ish.
What would you give this as a rating
He's
though?
not one of those people.
4.
4.
4.
4.
No, I'm going to give it a 3. 3. 3. 3.
4.
4 because there was 4 of them.
Four.
No, there's 5 of them.
Kofi Kingston
Too late,
v-
4 of them.
Kofi Kingston v John Morrison.
The match was good.
It's alright, yeah. John Morrison's good.
It was a bit.
Was it Kofi
annoying.
Kingston?
Yeah.
It was
That's how much
fun.
I was paying attention.
It was a bit annoying that the ending was the same as last week, and it
Why
was
was Big E lubing himself up?
because
Okay.
he's a big old boy.
I mean, he's a big old boy. But
Rating?
Oh, yeah.
5. Because I didn't pay too much attention, but what I saw I liked.
Just gonna give it a 4.
Mainly Biggie Lou.
I'm gonna drag this out just to piss off Josh, and I would give this rating somewhere in between
To the nearest decimal
1
place.
and 10, maybe more nearer to 2 and 9, maybe not.
Oh, can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
Does John Morrison have abs?
Oh,
No.
yeah.
It's got no abs.
Oh, yeah.
They don't mention it enough times, do they?
Oh, hold on, I'm gonna give it a 5 just because the fucking.
I think I say just because he's got abs.
When?
No, I'll give it a 6 because he has a 6-pack.
I was about to say, if he's got a 6-pack, yeah, give him a 6.
Alright,
Does he have 8 or 6?
When he does slow motion, I think he's got 8. When he does slow motion, and does the commentary go slow motion? Because they fucking should. It'd be fun.
They don't speak.
They do speak.
No, not during the slow motion bit.
No, I don't like his stupid Prince of Parkour. It just sounds.
It's very 2012.
To be honest, I like John Morrison and stuff, but I don't like him. Or I don't like what he's doing at the
I
moment.
just don't like him.
No, I don't like what he's doing because it's not John Morrison. It's a nostalgia act.
At the moment, it is, but I think it's also a heel nostalgia act.
If he actually
which I
expands
like.
into something, then I like it. But at the moment, he's just nostalgia.
He's got a certain to show up
He's-
Benjamin, isn't he?
he's like
And
it-
it's just like, oh, he's there.
He's like like when a legend comes back.
Yeah, like the Dudleys. The Dudleys is the prime
Yeah.
example because they
They-
had like a massive pop.
They do a
and,
team
like,
three.
everyone was like, oh my
3D
god.
Hardy
through a
Boys?
table. No, Hardy Boys don't really. They're back and forth between everything, so it doesn't really count as much.
Yeah, they
But-
kind of went woken.
With
They
with the Dudley Boys, whenever they come back, it's always a 3D through the table.
It was.
That's what I mean. Like John Morrison, at the moment, he's just, oh, look at me, I can do a sideways flip. And it's like, yeah, that was good 10 years ago. But now
Move with
that...
the fucking times.
Huh?
Move with the times.
Yeah, a sideways flip's not really the best anymore. When you
Get
got,
work, go broke.
when you got someone like Ricochet who's just flipping over
He's
the...
flipping all over the place.
Yeah.
What a flipping flipper.
That's what I mean. So, it's just nostalgia in my eyes. I like John Morrison. I like what he did in Impact.
I mean, he's only been back for 2 matches.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I can already see where it's heading.
Yeah, Shelton Benjamin Street.
Literally, after WrestleMania, he's just... Where would he be?
Hmm.
Where will any of us be?
Where do you see John Morrison after WrestleMania?
I don't know.
I don't think anyone. It's probably Intercontinental title.
I don't know where I see half the fucking roster in 2 weeks. Let alone
2 weeks.
WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what are we going to do with the Viking Raiders this time next year?
Jobbers.
They'll be jobbers.
No, jobbers.
They'll be jobbing to themselves.
Yeah.
They'll be jobbing to jobbers.
Yeah.
They should have a fucking... They should make fun of it and call, like, a new thing, like the Job Centre.
Oh,
The Jobber Centre. And it's
How about
just like a fairly well-known tag team or a single, and just having them beating up jobbers.
I can just see that as a UK.
Yeah, just have it like a
tag
yeah.
team name.
no,
have
they,
it like a
Jobber
5 yeah, the Jobber
Centres.
Centre.
they should just have Breezango backstage, yeah, and they just have jobbers come through the arena, and they're like, "Oh, tonight you're facing the Viking Raiders."
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Don't let them speak because jobbers won't shit.
No, because they'll be...
And then
Dead on the mic.
And then
Fiend versus Fiend and
Are we not gonna
Daniel
rate it?
Bryan. Oh, rating. I'm gonna give it a 5.
I give it 5.
5.
what was it for the John Morrison?
Yeah.
I swear we already did the rating
I said my rate. I didn't hear his.
Because
You,
I-
I
because
upped
we were
myself
talking-
to 5 from 4.
because we were talking about the 6-pack.
Yeah.
But anyway,
oh, yes,
give
we
it a
got...
6.
Okay, Daniel Bryan versus Bray Wyatt contract signing. For
Bray
WrestleMania.
Wyatt.
I don't care.
Is that the end?
Yeah.
It's fucking out. What was a promo? 4. Just because, again, we've seen every week. It's just this time they write it on a bit of paper.
Promos can be good.
I would
They
have
can be
preferred.
good.
I would have preferred it if the Fiend never came out, and it was just Bray
Yeah,
Wyatt
probably
in the
would've done.
Firefly Funhouse.
Yeah, it would have been better, I guess. I don't know. I feel like if we see too much of the Fiend, it
ruined it.
not ruins it, just makes it a bit less intimidating.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh yeah, I saw you last week, and the week before, and the week before.
Yeah.
Whereas
Oh.
if it's like, you see Bray Wyatt for like half a year, and then all of a sudden he's the Fiend every now and then.
It's like in the first Aliens movie.
Exactly, you only see
where
the alien.
Yeah, exactly. You don't see him at all.
Exactly.
You see her at all. Is it her? I think that's-
No, it's
SmackDown
the second one's
overall.
something.
SmackDown or Raw.
SmackDown overall rating.
Oh,
6. 5. 5.
6.
It wasn't that good.
I'll be optimistic. I'll be the
There you
optimistic
go.
one.
The week in wrestling
What?
overall.
As an whole, 6.
I'm gonna give it a 6. This
week's not been amazing, but it's not been dreadful.
Yeah, I know, but for it being the go-home show to the Royal Rumble, it should be better.
You're right, it should be. Should be more storylines that are good.
Yeah.
Raw and
I mean, it was all storylines.
Raw and
but-
NXT were good. SmackDown was shit. So I'd give it a 6. That's how
Yeah.
we roll, boy.
Right, here we go. We're going on to the questions of the week now. 5
Ooh.
questions. We did this last week. We
Yeah, I
do it
know.
every week now. So who
Until we give up on it.
Yeah. Who do you think's going to debut in the Royal Rumble?
Debut.
Like NXT style,
Oh, right,
or someone coming elsewhere?
Men or women's? Let me have a think.
1 man, 1 woman. I think Shayna Baszler's going to be in the Royal Rumble.
I think Io Shirai is going to be in it.
Oh,
Fair
we're doing the women's. I was about to say.
Or the men's. You could do men's as well. Trying to think of the men's one.
I would
I don't
say
have a good clue.
Io Shirai maybe. But maybe I can see both of them really.
I think
Yeah,
Shayna
yeah,
Baszler's
I think-
winning.
Shayna's more obvious.
Shayna's winning.
Really.
Yeah.
We'll
I
find
think
out.
that's-
We'll
I think
do
that-
we'll do our
I think
predictions
that-
in a second.
Yeah, we'll do them after the questions.
I think that's a great idea. I'd see Shayna as well. For the men's rumble, I'd see
I don't know.
Matt Riddle come out. Not
Matt
to
Riddle?
not to go up to main or anything.
No,
Yeah,
but I
just-
see him coming out
But
number
yeah.
2.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
And then Goldberg number 3. Or Goldberg number 2, Matt
27.
Riddle number 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine. Oh,
Kushida maybe?
Kushida.
Yeah, Kushida.
Who from NXT?
Pete.
Good old Pete.
Pete's already been in this. I don't
Yeah.
If Keith Lee didn't win the North America, well,
North America.
Keith Lee.
North America, the whole of North America, if he didn't win the entire country,
Keith Lee maybe.
continent, I think just because he won that, not as likely. Because it's like, well, he's not going to win the North American title, and then he's going to win.
Roderick Strong being in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, but they always do that. Yeah, it was.
I think.
Finn Balor?
What's the
cool.
point? Yeah, but what's the unless he just was like reminiscing.
Yeah.
To win last year or the year
Problem is
before.
everyone will cheer him because they don't know him as a heel on them.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna say. I don't know. I've forgotten who I was thinking of.
Who's your idea? Who's your idea for man?
What, debut?
Yeah.
Who did I say?
Exactly, I've forgotten.
I said Matt Riddle.
Right, Matt Riddle's a good choice. Volta.
Great choice.
I'm just gonna say Dijakovic
'Cause they're in
because he's the
America.
only one I can think of for some reason.
Yeah,
It's not a bad idea.
It's not
Yeah,
bad.
I can't think of any other person from NXT for some reason. That's not too obvious, like Gargano or Tommaso Ciampa.
They've already been. I don't think Gargano will do it again.
He was in it last year.
Yeah, I reckon he might.
Anyway.
Next question.
Next question. Say similar. Who do you think will return in the Royal Rumble for the women?
Adrian Page. No, I'm joking. Even though I want him to, they don't mind.
I think Natalia.
For the women,
Do you classify Natalia as a return? She hasn't been on TV in 3 weeks.
I classify any women as a return because none of them.
I don't give a shit about Natalia.
I know, but you know what? She's like.
Nia Jax.
That's a
Oh.
shout. There you go.
Not a good shout, but it's a shout.
That's a shout. It's a decent one. I'll give you that. I
No,
don't
she
mind.
might break someone's nose.
Oh, I don't care.
It's more interesting that way.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, she made Becky Lynch, so
Exactly.
She probably loves that.
yeah,
Yeah.
she does. Have you seen her
Um,
recently? She's got all curly hair.
I saw that,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, cool. Looks weird.
Any other women? Apart from Nia Jax? That was my
Probably,
one.
well, probably like
Probably like your Trish Stratus's, maybe.
yeah,
Maybe.
Your
later.
China.
Mickey James.
China.
yeah, probably Mickey James. Who? China.
She's a bit
From the
dead.
grave.
Oh, yeah.
You mean the country of China.
Yeah.
You meant the
Plague.
coronavirus.
Yeah.
That's coming to the Royal
The
That's
Rumble.
coronavirus.
That's what it's called.
Is it?
Yeah, the coronavirus.
a coronavirus.
You went to get your phone out of your pocket to look up, but your phone's in front of you.
So I
You
can't
fool.
have a corona anymore.
No, it's a
No.
kidney virus.
Fuck.
That's the rule.
Men's returns. Edge.
Oh,
He's
I don't
probably
think
the
he
most
will.
speculated.
Yeah.
Christian.
Nah. If I do,
It's
CM Punk. Before Sam's trying to tell us to get out.
I was thinking of the Thing then. It's clobbering time.
That's what he says.
That's what he says.
Who?
CM Punk.
I was thinking of the Thing.
Before he does the
I was like, it's a fictional character,
Yeah.
Sam. He can't be real. CM Punk's, I was going to say likely. I don't think he's likely, but
Oh,
there's a chance.
It'll be sick.
Every Royal Rumble, They always say so.
Yeah, they've
Yeah.
been saying it since 2014.
And then for whatever reason, if he does come back one year, everyone's going to be like, "Oh, I've been saying it for years."
I've been saying that.
It's gonna be like that.
Yeah, he doesn't really count as one.
Yeah,
That's
but-
just one
Because
that
everyone says
says
it
it
every fucking year.
Yeah, but imagine like him come. You just hear the.
I
At
think
the
this is
30th spot. and
this
then
is the
it's
first
like,
year in 3 years that Kenny Omega hasn't been speculated.
No shit.
It's because it's an AEW.
I know, but I mean, like, even though he's still under contract with New Japan the last 2 before last year.
I
Yeah.
was going to say Jeff Hardy, but he's coordinating it. God damn it, Jeff.
Can't do
EC3.
it.
Good luck.
Does that classify as a return?
Yeah, because he's not been seen since like a year.
Yeah, literally.
I'd say anyone who's not been seen for like 6 months counts as a return.
Really?
Yeah.
What about 3 months?
That's 12 weeks, roughly.
That would be like Survivor Series last time they would have been seen.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, I don't know.
Who's like quite big but hasn't been seen?
Half the roster.
Oh, John Cena.
Oh, John Cena. Yeah.
Bray Wyatt.
It'd be cool to see John Cena back. Yeah, Bray.
Yeah.
Would it be
Thing.
funny?
Oh,
Bray Wyatt.
Wouldn't it
normal Bray
Yeah,
Wyatt.
normal
like,
Bray Wyatt.
Wouldn't it be funny if he like does the Three Faces of Foley thing?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
the
Oh,
thing where
yeah.
He comes out. As,
Dr.
He
Fugonomics.
comes out as.
He's
No.
speaking about Bray
Who-
Wyatt.
Oh, you were speaking of Bray Wyatt? Oh, I thought you were speaking of
Fiend.
He
Fiend.
comes out as
Fiend,
Bray Wyatt.
Blues
Bray
Clues.
Wyatt.
Comes out as
And
Fiend.
the
It won't happen because
I
he
thought-
won't be in the Rumble.
I thought you meant John Cena and you were going to say Dr. Fugonomics, John Cena, and Wreck-It Ralph.
Undertaker.
No, he comes out.
I
As,
don't think so. He's too old, I reckon.
Well, you said
It'll
that.
be cool though.
It would be cool, but I reckon he's too old to come back for that.
It would actually be cool if John Cena did it. He doesn't come out as fucking He comes out as the prototype.
Oh,
His
yeah.
first one,
Back in the
and then-
day, yeah.
then
Right.
fucking
The shiny silver pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your next question? Because we can't think of anything.
Next one. I'm just gonna skip that number 3.
Well, what was it?
Just
Oh, it's
number
a generic
4.
question.
Who's gonna win a championship in 2020?
I was about to say
Keith Lee.
Oh.
That's a good question, Joshua.
Mm.
Drew McIntyre, I think.
Yeah, he's a contender.
By championship, I don't mean tag team championship. I
Yeah,
mean
because they're silver.
a single.
Ah.
Thank you. I'm quick on the draw.
Yes.
Nice one.
Yeah, I'll say he's got a chance to mess with Ciampa, maybe.
Velveteen Dream is a return in the Royal Rumble. Sorry.
Oh, he's going back to it.
That's
Yeah, that's-
that's
that
a
could
brilliant
work.
shout. Give you that.
That could work.
I don't know why, but I was looking at my notes and all I saw was Grizzled Young Veterans. I went, oh, Velveteen Dream.
That makes sense.
Connecting the dots. That's
Yeah. Who else is going to win
I
gold?
don't know, to be honest.
Do you think Roman Reigns would win a singles title this year?
I don't. To
Yes.
be honest, I don't think
Yeah,
he
still
will.
win the WWE title.
But would he go 2 years
Do you mean
without?
the Universal?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Will he go 2 years without a title? That's the question.
No. No.
To be honest, right?
I don't think he's
It
clamouring
doesn't.
for
It
one.
doesn't feel like hasn't gone without a title.
Yeah,
It's
you're right.
It's because he's above belt.
Yeah. All his story, like he has to have a storyline. He's like placement is. He needs a storyline anytime he's.
He's the start, middle, and end of the show.
I can see maybe
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan winning it from The Fiend. Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not sure on that one.
Who won NXT?
I think Gargano will.
I think maybe Tommaso.
Trying to think of some 205 live.
Do you think
guys.
Balor will win the NXT
There's
championship?
a chance that could happen as well, to be honest.
I think Balor's going to win the North American.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I guess.
Adam Cole's going to hold the NXT for a
You
while.
know who I want to win the North American title? Tyler Breeze. Just because
Oh,
when
yeah.
He's on 205 Live.
Yeah, either that. I would like him to win a title because when he was in NXT, he was the perfect mold for a fucking mid-title belt
Yeah.
for him
It's true.
back in the day. But
Do you think EC3?
If he comes back.
if he ever wrestles,
If he's alive.
Yeah.
If he's out there somewhere.
He's out there. He's buying Baby Yoda.
I did see him do the.
He's gone to John Favreau.
Yeah, to get the model.
Yeah.
5 million.
I did see him do the Dolly Parton thing where it was like the Facebook thing, but
Yeah.
then but on his Tinder bit it was like Tinder, Grinder.
Oh, yeah.
all sort of things, Huffle or something.
Furry, mate.
Yeah, exactly, all of them.
So I've got 2 questions left.
Okay.
Hang on.
Next one is, should WWE scrap the Saudi Arabia pay-per-views and replace them with Europe pay-per-views.
Yes.
I feel like you got a bigger
Fuck
demographic
yes.
there.
Or Europe or Southern America or Australia. Just
I think
anywhere outside of North America.
Yeah, Europe, because you got a bigger demographic.
Yeah.
Whereas Saudi Arabia's restricted to Saudi Arabia.
And the thing is, right, so if someone goes, oh yeah, but what about the time differences? It doesn't matter because the Saudi Arabia ones start at 11 a.m. in America.
Yeah. Well, it'd be cool if they did like another UK pay-per-view, like they did with SummerSlam 19.
Do you think they should stop doing like these live event pay-per-view things that aren't actually pay-per-views?
Yeah, because it kind of spoils
What,
it.
Starcade?
Yeah, like
It kind of ruins the point of a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like special events, and it kind of doesn't feel special when you have one every week.
Okay. Well, as we're on the topic of pay-per-views, the last question is, do you think they should go back to split brand pay-per-views?
What do you mean by that? Because this is before my time.
One brand per pay-per-view, apart from the big five.
So SmackDown had Backlash,
And then Raw
had,
Right.
Extreme Rules.
I feel like you can do more with that.
You can have more storylines on each roster,
Exactly.
and then you don't have to cram seven.
You don't have to cram like 4 different. No, not even that. Like loads of rivalries into one pay-per-view from different brands.
For like a 5-hour pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And then you won't be fed up with what's going on because if you've got the titles can then all be used
In
like they
separate
used
ways.
because in 2016/17
Yeah.
they were used like every
For
title.
their specific.
Every title was defended on every pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun back then. To be fair, I did enjoy them
Yeah.
until the creative just got bad.
Yeah.
But when the creative was quite good, like SmackDown's was for a while, it was just like, oh yeah, they couldn't deal with that.
Like when the Shield.
SmackDown's probably the biggest thing at the moment, right? So you've got Roman Reigns and Baron Corbin who have clearly taken up 90% of the time.
Yeah.
So then, if it
You could
was
split that up.
if it was brand exclusive pay-per-views,
You can give them the whole hour of the show.
Exactly.
That's fine, yeah.
Yeah.
no, like you
Then you can skip a whole pay-per-view.
so rather than having like a US title match, Intercontinental title match, WWE,
Universal.
Universal,
Both the tag teams.
Roman Reigns and Baron
Well,
Corbin,
Both the tag teams kind of proves the point because they always have to scram one of them into the what's it called?
kickoff.
Kickoff. Yeah, they always have to put it into that.
Yeah,
So yeah, that kind of proves why they should do it.
I think they should go back.
And plus, they're introducing more and more titles. Like now we've got since then now we've got the 2 women's one, the women's tag team.
Yeah.
We've got 3 for each men's.
Do you think the only issue is because obviously Elimination Chamber? This was the issue with when they did brand split pay-per-views. Only one brand got the Elimination Chamber.
Well, why don't you make that a cross brand then? Oh, Sam knocked over your can of Monster.
No, what I was going to say was, do you think they should make it a 2-day event for Elimination Chamber?
Well, so you have one on one day, one on the other day. Yeah, why not?
So you have
It's not bad. Is it?
all Raw Championships one day.
And then on SmackDown the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Just championships though.
Yeah, not like crappy matches for no reason.
Yeah.
I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think we're going to start seeing NXT rivalries and title matches on main pay-per-views? So maybe on I'm trying to think, on an Extreme Rules we have the North.
I reckon we're going to have an NXT match, championship match
On
WrestleMania.
Right.
Yeah.
I just have a feeling that's...
Well, see, that's my point with the whole NXT being its own thing now. Until they start doing stuff like that, in my opinion, it's not its own thing.
Yeah, I know, but they don't have the...
But
Do you really want to be sitting for a 4-hour pay-per-view because they've whacked the NXT on top of it?
Well,
That's what the NXT...
It's like a 4-hour pay-per-view anyway.
Yeah, okay, so then 5-hour if they're whacking NXT on
To
top.
be fair, it might actually help the NXT a bit more because if you put them together...
It depends though, because it depends on
I
how
was
that...
just thinking of the pop and the crowd
Yeah.
because the crowd will be like...
How
a
they're-
lot of the crowd from NXT people will be
Go
like...
to the main.
Exactly. And
But
they'll
how are
want
they
to
allowed
watch
to
it.
wrestle? Are they allowed to
Okay.
wrestle like NXT or do they have to wrestle like main roster?
Well, that comes down.
Like NXT, hopefully, but...
That
yeah.
comes down to the creative decision.
But then, if the brand split pay-per-view happens...
Yeah, then you could do. Then it doesn't matter
Yeah.
because you just have your NXT ones, your Raw
You
ones,
guys
your
are
SmackDown ones.
really loud compared to me.
Yeah.
It's because I've leant forward and I'm close to the mic now.
Yeah, so... Well, now we have to move on to our Royal Rumble prediction.
Have you got the matches ready?
I do have the matches ready.
Great.
Men's Royal Rumble. I
Mm.
have... I've
To
got
win.
Drew McIntyre
Yeah.
Yeah.
winning, I think.
I've got.
I doubt, but yeah.
Who do you think? Roman.
Yeah. Not because I want him to, because I think it's obvious.
Not Roman.
Imagine if it was Baron Corbin.
You know what? Outside shot. Kevin Owens.
I'm going to go for an even further outside shot. Outside the stadium, outside this town.
CM Punk.
Ricochet.
Fuck off, really? That'd be cool.
Because Brock Lesnar destroyed him this week.
What about Aleister Black?
Yeah, have a good storyline between those two. Try and do the
Imagine if
Kofi storyline.
Imagine if Brock Lesnar's standing in the ring, number 29.
Oh shit.
He's waiting for number 30. It's Ricochet.
What about Aleister
Well, that'd
Black?
be a waste of 30, but
Yeah, but they don't get Aleister Black. Nah, it's
Nah.
too early.
too early. Maybe next year.
Yeah.
Maybe next year, mate. The fuck off. Go back to whatever European country you're from.
The Netherlands.
It doesn't sound like it's from the Netherlands.
He's the man from Amsterdam.
Yeah, I'm going to say Drew McIntyre's my number 1. Ricochet's my number 2.
I honestly don't know, because I've got the ones where I'm like, oh, maybe, but then I've got the ones where it's like, well, it's obviously going to be Roman or something.
Oh. Kevin Owens is my number 1. CM Punk is my number 2.
Daniel Bryan. Oh no, he's already on it.
I'm going to
isn't
make a note of this so we can check it on Sunday.
Cool. So when I win, what do I get?
Nothing.
he? You get a high five and a pat on the back.
Yay!
You
That's
just
good
stay on
enough.
the podcast.
Yay!
Loser leaves the podcast.
Right.
Oh my
Right,
god.
So,
So there's only one person on the podcast,
Oh, yeah.
if you're lucky.
Alright, I'm gonna pick Ultimate Warrior and Triple H so I don't have to stay up this late.
Till 4 a.m. every night. I honestly, I don't have a fucking clue. I'm gonna say Roman Reigns, just because I genuinely can't think of anyone where I'm like, yeah, they could win it this year.
Right,
I've just got
Sam,
ones
who
where
are
I'm
you
like, it's
saying?
obvious.
Kevin Owens or CM Punk. Because if CM Punk does come back, then he has to bloody win it.
He has to bloody, does he?
He has to
He has
Does
to
he
win
though?
it.
Yes. Yes, he does.
What, like when
Because
when Goldberg came back and he had to win it? Did he win it? No, he didn't win it.
No,
Never mind
when Edge came back and he won it.
yeah.
That's when John Cena came back and he won it.
Yeah.
Are we going to keep listening to people who came back and won it?
Yeah.
Who else came back and won it?
Triple H.
Yeah, that's true.
Shawn
What year was
Michaels. Oh, no, he didn't.
No, he didn't come back and win it.
Undertaker?
No.
No.
He was still doing stuff.
I thought that was when he came, because he returned back as the Dead Man rather than American
American
Badass.
Badass.
No, that was not the Rumble.
Oh,
That was
You
like
fool.
ages before.
Right, what's next? So we've done our men's.
who are you saying for the men's, Kieran?
Roman, just because I can't.
Roman, and who's your number 2?
Drew, fuck it.
True. Copy.
Fuck it, podcast on the pod noodle.
Podcast at Sam's at 4 a.m.
Women's Royal Rumble. I got Shayna Baszler.
I'm gonna. Say, I don't want to say Shayna Baszler because
I'm only saying Shayna Baszler because Becky Lynch needs someone to face, and the
I want
SmackDown roster have
a bit.
plethora. I'm not even going to have a number 2. I'm that confident.
Yeah.
I'm
Fuck
going.
it, Shayna Baszler.
Oh.
Great shout.
Why is it when if you put me on the spot, I can't fucking think of anyone?
Probably should
I
have
just can't.
Who are you saying?
I don't know.
Do you think the only other person I could see winning it is Sasha?
Sasha.
I'm going against Bailey.
Huh?
Going against
Yeah,
Bailey.
that'd
Yeah.
be cool. Actually, I wouldn't mind Sasha winning it.
Is Lacey versus Bailey
You feeling
confirmed?
alright, Sam?
I don't like the person. I don't mind the character.
Is Lacey versus Bailey confirmed?
For what?
For the belt.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't choose her then. Fuck it. I can't be asked Dana Brooke. I genuinely can't think of anyone. I'm just spitting.
Out of all the people,
Yeah, no, I'm genuinely just wildcarding. I'm just wildcarding.
No, I got it. Ronda Rousey.
I think she'll be a return. I don't think she's winning.
I guarantee you, right?
If
I'm
she
gonna
returns,
come.
she wins.
I'm gonna
my
come
opinion.
back.
Oh, here's something.
Controversial.
You keep talking. I'm gonna think someone.
Shayna Baszler eliminates Ronda Rousey,
Oh, cool.
which sets up a tear between the 4 horsewomen.
Whoever they are.
Also, Shayna Baszler going to main roster lets the other 2 lackeys get on with what they need to do. So, because they're the reason we haven't had this 4v4 horsewomen match yet. Because they're not big enough to be able to compete against Charlotte, Becky, Sasha, and Bailey.
Yeah.
At the moment, Shayna and Ronda, yeah, they're fine. But the other two, I can't even remember their names. Marina Shafir. I just call Roderick's wife. And
Yeah.
I don't know the other
The
one.
other MMA person.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh no, I've changed actually. My number 2 is Mandy Rose.
I've got.
Oh yeah, she's good on the odds, isn't she?
Yeah. I don't know. My number 2 is Mandy Rose.
Right, I've got 2.
My number 1 is Shayna Baszler.
My 2 aren't likely, but I'm just going to whack them down because I can't be able to think of anyone else. Right, so my number 1's Nia Jax. Because if she does come back, I feel like she's going to get the Roman treatment. My number 2 is... Who did I fucking... Carmella. Again, just 'cause second place, don't care. I'm just going to say anyone.
Fair enough.
Right, what's next?
Next up, we have the Universal Championship. Bray Wyatt versus Daniel Bryan.
Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, Bray Wyatt. He's not losing yet, is he?
Nah, I don't think they've done enough with him. But I also feel like the more they drag it on, the more boring it's going to get. So, but yeah, I'm still saying Daniel Bryan. Sorry, I'm still saying The Fiend.
I think this is the end of the Daniel Bryan match with Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, I think
What will Daniel Bryan do next, though?
just
Probably go against The Miz.
probably John Morrison.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Him versus John Morrison. But then again, they're in the tag title picture.
True.
Talking of which.
Nope.
Oh.
SmackDown Women's Championship.
Oh.
Oh no, I missed one.
I was gonna
Raw
say
Women's Championship. Becky Lynch versus Asuka.
Becky.
Becky's going to win that. Although
Yeah.
it could be cool if Asuka win it.
Yeah.
I think
It depends on who wins the
I think if
women's-
Asuka wins, you have to break up the Kabuki Warriors. You can't have them be a tag team if one of them wins.
Do you know what'd be quite cool?
What?
If Asuka won the championship and Kyrie won the Rumble.
Ah, that would be quite cool, actually.
But they're not going to do that.
No.
Well, it's on recording now, so if it does happen, we have proof.
Lacey v Bailey.
No, I
Do you
can't.
think they're
I
pulling-
think Lacey.
You think that's flipping the switch?
I think Lacey. Flip.
I don't know. I'm really 50-50 on this.
It is that's a 50-50 one. I'm going to say Lacey just because I have faith that they're going to do something.
And your number 2's Bailey. Got it.
interesting. No, my number 2 is Sasha.
Sasha's going to,
Interrupt the match.
to be fair, be like Hulk Hogan.
You know what?
When Hulk Hogan won it off of... who did he win it off? Was it Andre? No.
Peter Andre.
Come on.
Sam, this is
Come on.
old school wrestling.
It was Yogi.
Bret Hart, because Bret Hart lost to Yokozuna. Hulk Hogan came out and then he pinned him.
You get a pat on the back for that.
Oh.
I love that.
He
Well,
gets
That
a-
went deep.
he gets a
into my
sticker for
head.
that.
You know what also happened? He had a black eye during the whole of it because Bret Hart hit him backstage because he was fucking pissed off that he had to.
Oh, I remember
Hulk
this.
Hogan do
Yeah. I
It
remember
was at
seeing
the
this
Coliseum.
somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember seeing this.
Yeah.
What WrestleMania was that?
Fuck knows. An old one.
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
WrestleMania 9.
That was that outside of the
Jesus.
Coliseum where the Undertaker faced the
Back when the
guy in the
fucking-
skin suit.
Back when
Crow was
WrestleMania was in single digits.
That was fuck no, you pissed me off. What's his name?
When did they switch the logos
For what?
from Roman numerals to just BOG?
Sorry. Probably at 20. I reckon that's when they gave up on it.
No, because they had
15 then.
No, because they had like XXV and stuff.
Well, 30.
2000s.
Oh no, they had XXX.
31. It was
Yeah.
WrestleMania 31.
Yeah, because
this
they
year.
had Triple X.
Yeah, for WrestleMania 30.
Oh yeah, the reason was because Vince didn't want to show, make WrestleMania seem old. It's so stupid.
So he goes to-
I don't get it.
So he goes to
It's just because,
actual numbers.
You know why? It's just because NFL still have the Super Bowl. Still
Oh
use
right,
the-
they still used the number.
because he
They wanted to
hates the
differentiate it.
fucking NFL.
Yeah, that's why it's got the XFL.
I
Yeah.
can't wait for that.
Oh, so because I'm quite keen on the NFL, right? And what like loads of the people I listen to and stuff, they just complain about the XFL. They're like,
what the
oh,
fuck is
they're like, what's going on here? It's literally just for like people who just aren't good enough for college football.
Gone off on a bit of a tangent.
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
NFL. It's not what we're here for. It's not what I'm here for.
You two have said Lacey.
Yes.
You said Lacey?
Yeah, because I don't see anyone else.
I feel
that
like
could
if-
go up against Bailey.
I feel like if Lacey wins, it gives Sasha a chance.
Actually-
But it's more likely to.
No, I'm changing it. Bailey.
I'm
Just because
saying-
You
Mandy's
traitor.
gonna win it.
I say
At
Bailey.
WrestleMania.
I say Bailey.
I'm saying Lacey.
Right, this is in my head how it's going, right? So if Shayna Baszler wins,
Yep.
she's going against Becky Lynch at WrestleMania.
Yep.
If Mandy Rose wins,
yep,
she's going against Bayley at WrestleMania.
Right.
But if Shayna Baszler wins, I see Mandy Rose taking the title off of Bayley at Elimination Chamber. In the Elimination Chamber, because they can't do it with the Raw women because they don't have enough women for it.
Correct.
I can see the Elimination Chamber being Bayley, Sasha, Mandy, Dana, Carmella, and Lacey. Got that on videographic, audiographic.
Videographic.
Whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. Whatnots.
I'm still saying Lacey.
Okay, I'm saying Bayley. Roman Reigns versus
Roman.
King
Because
Corbin.
Roman won it.
Yeah, Roman, because he's been battered lately.
Did I say 9 or 10 a minute ago?
I'm
9.
saying Baron.
Did I say 9?
So 9.
Fuck
Just
yes,
get it
right.
right. Go on, Sam, get in.
I fucking love
I'm
my
saying
old
Baron. You two are saying Roman.
Because he's been battered lately.
Roman's going to win it because he lost the match.
He's been losing a
last
lot lately.
pay-per-view.
And they can't have him lose for too long.
United States Championship. Andrade versus Humberto Carrillo.
Andrade.
It's Andrade. They're not going to give it to Humberto yet.
Imagine if they
Wait,
did.
they announced this match?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why he came out after the match.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, Andrade. What's the point?
Not really anyone else.
What other matches are there? Is that it?
No, there's a few more, I think. Sheamus versus
Sheamus.
Shorty G.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I
probably
think they
a good
announced
show.
that recently.
That's probably kickoff.
Yeah. We're just going to skip that.
Yeah.
Oh, Sheamus.
Yeah, Sheamus.
Yeah, imagine sure you beat him.
Exactly.
Is that
Intercontinental Championship. Shinsuke v Braun.
Braun, I'm going to say.
Shinsuke.
Braun. Just because they'll want to do something different. It's this time of the year that we're like, oh, let's shake it
I'm
up.
surprised your phone auto-corrected Shinsuke correctly.
No, it's
Because he types it so much. He types
Burn
about
into his
wrestling all
fucking
the fucking time. And the amount of paragraphs I've got about fantasy booking is unbelievable.
Should we try find one quick?
Is that the end, Josh? Are we free?
Can we go home now?
Well, you're at home, Sam. Don't know if you
Shit.
knew this.
That bell is for me, not for you. Remaining just seats.
Oh, God, I booked Finn Balor before he
Fucking
went to
hate it when
NXT.
teaching.
Look at that. 15th of August.
When teachers try to keep you in after school.
Jesus Christ. Just looking at Josh's phone right now.
Gives you
28th of July.
Paragraphs,
Since I gives you
paragraphs
ADHD, I meant.
sending
Oh, look,
to
that's you.
friends.
That's you doing some booking, Sam.
That was when I
Oh,
was
Sam's
high.
getting involved. This is what he like, Josh. Sam thinks like a mathematician.
Honestly,
This is last year. Jeez.
I'm missing.
Here you go. I said Becky and Charlotte are the last two. They're both fighting. They're both hanging on the outside like Asuka and Nikki were the year before. When from the other side of the ring crawls in Mandy Rose, she knocks them both down to the floor and wins the Royal Rumble.
Jesus.
So I've been saying Mandy Rose is winning the Royal Rumble for 2 years.
This is the new CM Punk for you. Who's winning Raw? It's got to be Mandy Rose.
I think that's it, isn't
I
it?
think we can wrap up now.
Yeah, right. So I think that's.
That's this week.
Do you remember last week when we said that we're going to try and keep it to under an
Yeah,
hour?
we're going to try and keep it on an hour. We've
Well, I
gone
guess
for
we did our predictions in it as well.
hour and 40. Yeah, but that was only like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Whereas last week it was just purely on the.
We talked for
We
hours
do
last
waffle.
week.
We do waffle.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Thanks for everyone for
Thanks for everyone listening.
Thanks.
Yeah.
This is my podcast now. Don't listen to Josh.
This has been the weekly wrap up and Royal Rumble predictions.
on the Championship Scramble.
Yes.
Woo, baby.
Come back on.
Oh my god, was that Ric Flair?
Woo.
We'll be doing our Royal Rumble review straight
Sunday.
after the Royal Rumble.
Oh, I can't watch it. Fuck work.
Have fun, Sam.
Oh, it's just me and Josh again.
I booked stuff off.
Sam says he's going to be with us and then he's just going for the pay-per-views. That's how it
Yeah.
works, really.
Yeah.
Sounds like, I'll watch the crappy weekly shows. Do you want to watch the pay-per-views? Nah.
He'll watch Fastlane, but he'll miss WrestleMania.
I'm not missing WrestleMania. I'm booking that day.
Tell your brother you can't do that, though.
Yeah, literally.
Sam watches like all the crappy pay-per-views like Fastlane, Stomping Ground.
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. But he doesn't. But he misses like Survivor Series.
He'll
like,
miss
in
the Royal Rumble, but he'll watch the greatest Royal Rumble. Just because there's 20 more people in there.
Yeah.
Mate, it's the greatest.
That's like a dad trying to save money on Audi. That's double the price, double the value, mate. Half
Yeah.
the price.
Get more wrestlers.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Right, that's it. We're
Right.
done. We're tired.
Have a nice evening, day, morning, whatever time you're listening to it.
Have a nice time zone.
Yeah, time zone.
Time zone, yeah.
Goodbye.